are having so much fun, and we know you're going to love our next guest. His name is Tony Walker, and he is a comedy guy. Comedy cures everything. So.
Absolutely. I had cancer at the age of 32, and I do believe that the laughter and the positive attitude got me through it just as much as the medications did, which led to the comedy troupe that I run called Knockem Comedy. We do dinner theater, murder mysteries, game shows, kid shows. We're not stand-up or anything like that, just comedy shows, variety shows.
You go to restaurants and where else? Like theaters?
Restaurants, private parties, corporate events, fundraisers. Did I say fundraisers?
Fundraisers, firehouse.
The comedy shows, they're murder mysteries, they're audience participation. It's a scripted show because there's clues and hints that have to go out, but it's not a don't blink or you'll miss something. It's not Agatha Christie.
Right.
It's a comedy. It's lighthearted, but one of the characters does get killed,
right.
And then the audience has to figure out who did it and why. And if it's a private party or a corporate event, we personalize it to fit their event.
Now, do you ask the audience for help with the mysteries? Or
Yeah, they solve it.
All by themselves.
Based on what they saw during the show, we even give them a little section where they can interrogate the suspects.
Oh, that's
and,
fun.
So we'll deflect, deny, point fingers at other characters, but everybody makes the rounds throughout the whole room and talks to people.
The show is guaranteed. It's 100% guaranteed fun.
Totally.
Everywhere we go,
always.
everybody loves that show.
The audience just get so involved, and there's just such a part of the show, and that makes it even better.
Other things that you do aside from
we
mystery.
do game shows. The game show, we have a podium with lights and buzzers and sounds, and it's basically
Like
a trivia game show, or it could be, again, we ad-lib with that too. So they may want a trivia game show, but if we show up and they're a loud, boisterous group and they're a lot of fun, we could ask them to do funny physical challenges or do some karaoke or whatever, or name that tune, whatever we feel like doing, and they'll be willing to do. We'll take it there.
What movie introduced the phrase, "There's no crying in baseball"?
What letter comes after A? Go ahead. B is correct!
Is there a favorite skit that you do that just still cracks you up every time you do it?
We do a lot of audience participation murder mystery shows, comedic murder mystery shows. And there's two shows. We have a mob show. We're in New York. You have to have the mob shows. And we have a redneck wedding, which is just
I'll have
it's
to
a
come
lot
see
of
that
fun.
one.
You're welcome
Yeah!
anytime. In fact, I even
Well,
brought
growing
you a
up in
shirt.
St. Louis, Missouri, I have to say, you did?
Oh, of course I did. That you will wear
Hey!
everywhere you go. In fact, I have a whole bunch there. I'm giving one out to everybody.
Everywhere I go. Okay.
That's right.
There you go.
Knockem Comedy.
Oh, that's great.
Can I
Knockem
pretend I'm
Comedy.
drinking something here?
Excellent. Yeah, you can pretend like
Thanks,
you're drinking something.
I'm having fun on the set.
We actually do put water in it when guests ask.
Just
we
not
do. But
this
if you
guest.
if you don't ask ahead of time, wait. This one's full of water. You ready?
Nice.
1, 2, 3. All right. There you go.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what?
Had an awesome time.
All right. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right.
Hi. Hey, everybody. It's Tuesday. It is September
6th.
Welcome, everybody, to the Knockem Comedy Podcast. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody enjoyed their 3-day weekend. Hope everybody celebrated Labor Day the way they should, by celebrating labor.
Birth.
Sure. It's a sad day.
It is?
At least around here it is. Yeah, I don't know. I see the school parking lot all full again, and it's raining, and I don't know. It's like summer's unofficially done.
Is rain bothering you?
It's just a gloomy atmosphere. It's a gloomy atmosphere.
That's how I feel. Like as soon as it starts raining out, I just take every errand I need to do on the rain day, and I plop it to the next day.
No, see, I don't do that.
Like,
rain is when you should do errands because it's not, because you can't enjoy the day anyway. So, but I don't like when the kids go back to school. It's like, I don't know, it's like everybody's getting back to the stuff they don't want to do, all the serious stuff, instead of just having fun.
Well, they went back Thursday, right? Or these guys didn't?
Well, these guys, we've told you before, there's a high school right behind us, and no, they just came back today.
All right.
Liz Batapete is watching,
Hey.
and Jay is here. Look at him, all
Dun, dun, dun.
big blimping. What's with the St. Louis baseball?
Honestly,
Yeah.
my girlfriend
No,
is a big
lie to me.
shopper of TJ Maxx. She's a fashionista,
Oh.
a
Yeah.
Maxxinista, whatever they call them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, they have cheap shit there. And I say, if you ever find a 5X, whatever it is, just get it.
Just get it.
So I'm a diehard Yankee fan. It's tattooed on me.
Look
I feel
at
like
that.
I don't hear you. Pull like the mic a little closer. Do you say
Can you
hello?
hear me now?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe push the thing down so it like aims more at your mouth. Oh, yep. There you go. Okay,
Can
cool.
you hear
Thanks.
me now?
Yep.
So she found this. It's a Fanatic shirt. It's $40 online, and it was $9.99 at TJ Maxx.
Nice.
So she was like, "Would you wear it?" I was like, "Buy that shit," and I wear it all the time. Can we hear me now? Mic check, mic check.
It
Hello?
does seem low.
It's low. Like that's why. Say hello again.
Hello?
Yeah, well,
Say hello again.
Hello?
Yeah. So it's working. It
yeah,
just
definitely
it's
working,
like
but It
low.
does seem low.
Huh.
Hello,
Can you hear
Liz.
me? Can you guys hear me out there?
Liz Batapete is watching, and hello, Kirsten.
Hey Liz. Hey Kristen.
We're waiting on Dan LaRocco. He is coming. It's Tuesday trivia, so we're going to have some fun with the boys. As soon as Dan gets his ass here, he texted me and he said he's going to be late. And I said, "Isn't that every week?"
Oh wow.
Happens. They're
That
young,
was cool.
I was a little late, too.
Well, the
I
rain.
got into work, and it was just like a major debacle. So I was like, let me take care of this. And
A major debacle.
yeah, and then my aunt called me on my way here. So I was like, all right, I got to go because she's bored because now she can't go to the beach today because it's shitty out. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what we were talking about when you walked in, that it's
Gloomy.
between kids going back to school, rain, the summer's unofficially over, so it's kind of like a gloomy day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
it's all right. We need the rain.
Well, no, we need the rain. I'm totally fine with the rain.
My
but
lawn is like yellow. So.
My lawn is. It's
Yeah.
crazy, right? We were just talking about that the other day. I was like, we were driving down, and he's like, our lawn isn't any worse than anyone else's. I'm like, kind of is.
Yeah, no, it's
Like,
everyone's
but
lawn is.
but
'cause-
and so
then we
we're
had a
driving. He's like,
drought.
look at that house, look at that house, look at that. I'm like, all right.
Well, my neighbor across the street is Croatian. He spent a week on the lawn. Like he rips it up at the beginning of the year.
Oh, wow.
But he does have the nicest lawn on the block. So
Maybe it's this thing though, but it's people like that like shame the rest of us.
yes,
I don't know.
I'm with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
To me, I'm like, no, that guy just has nothing else to do.
No,
that
like
is true. He
like
is
to me,
got
I'm like,
nothing
I
to do.
hate that guy. Like I just.
Nah, I'm
Because it's
"Ah,
like now I feel like
enjoy
all
your
the
lawn."
stress that I have to. Because if it's that important to him, then I feel like I'm letting him down.
Yeah, he's looking
'Cause
at
he's
us.
gotta
like, what
look
the
at
fuck
our
are those
lawn.
people doing?
Like, they-
and then my sprinklers don't work. My landlord doesn't want to fix them, so
What doesn't work about it?
I have like the in-ground sprinklers.
Yeah.
I don't know. The head thing is not the head. The main unit thing is broke, so she doesn't want to fix that. So I do it like the old school Ginzos with that old.
Well, if you're renting, it's nice that you do that for her.
Yeah.
Whatever works, man.
Did she just take stuff off your rent because you're like the gardener too?
No, we have a landscaper. They're horrible, but whatever. Listen, I try not to complain. I have bigger issues to worry about. So
Right.
Bigger debacles.
yeah, bigger issues and bigger life problems.
Well, we have, since we're waiting on Dan, and we're going to
Yeah,
do trivia in a
sure.
little bit.
Yeah, let's do it.
We do have an announcement that we wanted to make. Do you? And I'll ask you because you're hip and you're cool, definitely a lot
thanks.
cooler than us. Do you? Are you familiar with Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll tell everybody, and I'm telling you at the same time. We're moving our show over to Twitch.
Okay.
Good or bad? Be honest.
Honestly, I don't know. But
You said you knew Twitch.
I don't know. I know about it, but I don't know a lot about it. Like, I don't have it. But all I know is when I worked with Jim Florentine and Natalie Cuomo.
Yes.
We follow each other now, obviously, which is nice because Natalie has like 50,000 followers.
Yep.
So she followed me back, and I appreciate
wow.
that.
Sweet.
But she's always on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
And I think she gets a lot of people.
See, and
viewing.
that's exactly why we're doing it, because all the youngsters are there.
What about Miss Liz and Kitty?
Well, that's why we're telling them, because you guys gotta get over to Twitch and open up an account. It's free.
If we can figure it out, you guys can figure it out.
Right.
We're gonna have, before we make that move, what I recommend for the people who, like me, I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to technology.
I hear
We
you.
are
Me
Do a
too.
tutorial
Yeah.
on how to
Which Sally
get
did.
it.
I
Yeah.
did.
Right. Oh, Liz
But
says she's
do it
already there.
online. Oh, okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Then fuck it. No tutorial necessary.
Well, let's ask the youngster.
Hey, it's the tight pants man.
What happens when it rains and your pants get wet? They get tighter. Like, can you breathe? Constrict to my dick.
Restrict
That's
my
like
dick.
that's like a rap right there, right?
That's what he is.
Can you work that into a rap? Like, don't constrict my dick, bitch.
Hi, Daniel.
How are you? Are we
Hi,
already?
Dan.
Are we on? Is
Yeah,
the
of course
system
we're
down?
on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, everyone's a
Wow,
wise
I know
ass.
he's late, and then he throws a little jab at us.
Well, I wasn't too much of a brother. Every week I come.
What is it?
it's-
Winter?
It's,
What's with the jacket?
it's raining.
So what?
It's his rain jacket.
Oh,
you.
stop.
It's like 11 o'clock. She's like 5 foot. The computers are gone. She's like, Bosco took the modems. She's like, everything's gone. She's like, we have no more Wi-Fi. It's all out. I'm like, all right.
Well, we were talking tech, and
cool.
since you're young, we made the announcement a minute ago that we're moving this show over to Twitch.
Oh, okay,
Which,
nice.
that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah? I
Twitch
think
is
so,
very
too.
popular.
All right.
Very popular.
See,
That's a good
what,
thing.
That's what we're thinking, because you had MySpace and then Facebook. Like, all the kids started there, and then us grown-ups came and ruined it for you
Yeah.
guys. We feel that we're kind of getting in while it's still early.
From what I understand, I think Twitch will like circulate your show better.
Yeah.
Oh.
In terms of like people who like don't follow you guys, like the algorithm wise. Like I mean I hate all that shit. Honestly,
too.
I know, but we've been doing
it's
it
a
on.
have to
pain.
follow.
We
You have to.
first we
Yes.
started on Facebook, and then we always had like
Oh, it was Facebook Live.
We had Facebook Live when we first started. Like we just used Tony's phone on a ledge,
Oh yeah.
and then we used the iPad, and then we started streaming
She can't even
to.
say iPad. You see that? That's how bad we are.
I know. Then we streamed
I-
to Facebook and YouTube.
Right.
And then everyone was saying Facebook isn't gonna work because they lie about numbers. Like they did. Like they made it sound like so many more people were watching us than they were. And then
Facebook?
like I don't know, 3 years ago or something. And people were like, wow, millions of people are watching us.
Facebook has a lot of rules and regulations too.
Yeah.
And they weren't. And then we went to YouTube, but we haven't picked up as many. We've got followers, so like throughout all the shows on the station.
Yeah.
But we're not really doing anything with it, and we've tried advertisers, and that doesn't work. And so like,
Twitch is good, we're told, for monetizing.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
donate. You can
Yes.
put up some kind of virtual tip jar or something. So
We're
So
gonna
we're
get
gonna try it.
tipped for coming in
We
on
wanna do
Tuesday
that.
trivia.
I
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
Tips
that
for
is a good.
trivia.
That's a good move.
Tips
That
for
is a
trivia.
good move. Yeah.
we're trying it this Thursday. See, Liz even said it's easy to get on there.
yeah.
So yeah,
Thanks, Liz.
it's just another app. Install it,
Yeah.
and then you sign up, and you can't comment unless you have an account.
but you don't have to pay anything to get the account.
Right.
So
Yeah. No.
yeah,
This
you
is
just
great.
sign up, and then you could just go on it, like go on Twitch, like pull up Twitch, and then once you're on Twitch, go to like the what do you call it, the search
Bar.
the search bar,
Yeah.
and just type in Gov's
Gov's Comedy Club podcast. No
Gov's,
S.
yeah, Gov's Comedy Club podcast, and we pull up, and you could either just watch it,
I have it. I'm gonna.
or if you wanna
I'm gonna subscribe.
if you want to be able to type into the chat, because they've got a really good chat bar.
Yeah. Right.
then join. And it doesn't cost anything to join because these are all the questions that I ask. Like,
Right.
it was actually Stephanie, Nathan.
Nathan Norton, comedian Nathan Norton, his
Oh.
girlfriend.
Yeah, so Stephanie, his girlfriend, like, is totally, this is what she not does for a living, but she's very up on this stuff. And she's like, why are you guys not on Twitch? And I was like, I don't know. And she was like, look, Twitch is where it's going. So either, she goes, one way or the other, you're going to be on Twitch. She goes,
Yeah.
do you want to be on Twitch now when all of a sudden just chatting groups are starting? Or do you want to be on 4 years from now when you're the last one? Either way, you're going to be on Twitch. And I was like, it just hit me. I was like, you're right. Like,
And like,
so I was like,
I said, that Natalie,
I will do
she's
whatever
young,
you
hip.
say.
Right.
Yeah.
She's got 50,000 followers, or what? Maybe more than
She
that.
she came in here and like helped us and
Let's
us,
do it.
like to do.
Nice.
So I was like, all right.
Thursday. Thursday's the day first day we're going to try it. So
We already have a
find us
schedule
on
down
Twitch.
on there. We meaning Stephanie made it for us.
Govs Comedy Club.
So I have to download the app. All right, I'll do it for you guys.
You're the man.
Thanks.
You're the man.
Thanks.
I think I follow.
You guys should make like a flyer.
Yeah, we're gonna now that we made the announcement, I'll
So
put it all
this
over
way when
our
you make
stuff.
it, send it to me in like Messenger. And
Yeah, I
I'll
want
post
to
it too.
try
Yeah.
and set up a link and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
It's
that
that
stuff takes-
easy. It is that this channel has no content.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we're starting Thursday.
Yes, that's good.
But you can still follow the
I already
page. right?
followed. I already
All right.
followed.
And
Oh,
Stephanie's making the about page like
Oh,
as we speak. So
Cool.
that'll be good. And Tony's got like a trailer to like throw up there. So hopefully the first day is good. She said don't worry about the first day because she's gonna hopefully bring some people over to watch and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, I've been doing the Twitch 101.
Yeah.
You know,
There's so much you
tutorials.
gotta know. Like honestly,
There
with this type of
is.
stuff.
There is.
Like the gaming streaming universe, like controls Twitch. Like
Yeah.
they're all over Twitch. That's like the number one thing.
Yeah.
So there's just thousands of people on that at all times and stuff. So like, and like I'll even be on like Facebook and get like a Twitch link to something that all that you suggested for you because the phones are listening and whatnot and tracking everything I do. So
Yeah.
and it's always sucks me in. It's always something I'm like, oh, and all of a sudden I'm on someone's Twitch account that I have no idea who they are, but I'm there for fucking 15 minutes.
I don't know how to do it too, but like for the older fucking idiots, tell Liz the name of the Twitch account.
What is the name? Govs Comedy Club Podcast. Singular. Podcast.
So like when Dan has his thing, like his show or whatever, he does a video. He puts like a YouTube. You could put the link.
That's what I wanted to
directly,
know.
On the description.
story.
I actually
and then,
asked
like,
him
when
that
you post
today.
it, this way
Yeah.
they could just click on that
Yeah,
link
on
and
that.
it takes them right to it.
Yeah,
and
that's
pulls
what
them
I
up.
was. I asked Tony that today. I was like, is there like a link that we could put on YouTube and Facebook that brings it right?
You'll have like a
to that?
profile link
Okay.
for your account, so then you can just post that on every Facebook thing, your Instagram, or all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that'll just take it. You got people
And
right to
she
it.
gave us this thing, Stephanie. Like,
What the
I don't
fuck?
know. We're like undeserving of her. She gave
It's
us
a,
like this thing,
A stream deck.
and like she's like, oh, what? Like, why do you have all these videos before you start your show? And Tony's like, because it takes me that long. We can't share it until the show's there. I mean, I know people are just like, oh, can I share your show right now? I'm like, and it sounds silly, but well, it's not there. So you have to wait till it's
Yeah.
live, and then you could share it. So he has to wait till I start the show, and then it takes him like 5 or 10 minutes to share to all the pages that he wants to share to. And she's like, she goes, oh yeah,
They're all
Done.
presets. You can share it to a page, share it to a page. You can even do our camera angles and,
Oh.
and graphics. Just
Yeah.
all just for the
That's mental.
yeah.
So, I'm
I'm
like-
still trying to.
I'm
No,
just-
yeah, it's a lot.
Stephanie's actually gonna come. She was in here once with Nathan, once or twice.
Once with Nathan, yeah.
Yeah,
As a
so
guest,
she's
but
gonna
been here a lot
she's
with
gonna
us
come
working.
in here and
Yeah, on
walk
Thursday
us
with
through
us
it
and-
because
Wow.
we're
Yeah.
scared shitless because change is hard.
Yeah. No, that's a big change. You're changing your platform. That is a big. That's a big move.
Plus, like I'll just start to sweat because like if anything doesn't go right here, I was like think I'm bad.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm like I'm useless.
No, it's
in
an
life.
adjustment. Cut yourself some slack. You'll be fine.
Where you're bringing your podcast back? Where
Yeah.
will it be?
When?
No, well, where in?
Oh,
there?
every Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple
So it's just
Podcast.
audio.
So it is right now. It's just audio. We actually, me and Joe just did our first episode. We just recorded it. It was really good. An hour went by like that. It was mad funny.
Good.
And it was great. It came out really good. I did record it. With video, I cut it down to some different clips I'm gonna post for like reels and all that shit because you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And but in terms of like releasing the entire video, we're not doing that just yet. We're like setting the YouTube up ever so slowly because.
So all right, so that's your plan to just try it through YouTube.
It's a big thing. YouTube Shorts is really, really big right now. YouTube Shorts, obviously TikTok, Instagram Reels. I like Instagram Reels over TikTok, to be honest. Like, because I like it because, like, if people see something, like, your account's just connected to it. I don't really care about my TikTok. If people see a TikTok of mine and they think it's funny, they're not, like, I care about them coming to my Instagram.
Right.
So, like, they're not going to be like, people are lazy. They're not going to be like, all right, what's this kid's Instagram now? Like, they're just going to go on to the next thing immediately.
Right.
But if you see a reel and it's connected to someone's account, you may just follow them or, like, whatever, So, like, that's at least how my brain works on it. But, yeah, we'll have that up this month. We're just finishing up the artwork for it. But everything is ready to get uploaded and good. So
it's hard to just keep up with it all, man.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm constantly.
You spend so much
overloaded.
time doing like one episode or one video and then you post that and then 2 days later you're like, I need another thing.
Right.
Like
get
but also, but
overwhelmed.
all the places it has to be
Yeah.
found. The TikToks and the Facebooks and
And to post it
right.
Yeah.
doesn't take like, oh, you just hit one button and then boop, there it is. Like
Right.
you have to post it on each thing.
Yeah.
When I did the cooking show, I did I don't know if you ever saw that, the chewing the
Yeah,
fat.
yeah, I remember.
But it
What's
like
up, the
to
blonde
film
Great
it,
name.
to
Great
edit
name.
it.
I loved the show. I loved it a lot.
But it's a fuck. That was during quarantine. We
Right.
had nothing going on.
Right.
And then boom, back to reality. Now you're juggling comedy, work, a day job, a night
Yeah,
job,
right.
and then boom, a relationship, taking care of the dog, to this. Like I just got booked on a show today, and like you get excited for it. You're like, and then you're like, fuck. Now I got to go home and tell her that I'm going away on the 22nd and the 23rd and October 1st.
Yeah, it's not an easy
So
life,
it's
the
like,
life of the stand-up. You
you
know,
know?
it just really isn't.
No.
Like, and I've always said that, like, for, like, other things, like, people like, oh, wow, I wish I was a professional baseball player and with all the millions of dollars I would make. And I'm like, do ya?
I
'Cause
would
every
absolutely,
day
yes.
you have to get in a child's uniform and go out on a field and leave your family
she's the only one that thinks this way.
and get
No,
like
but
doing
that's
go away
totally
things.
right. That's all
like
the
you're
little
not
practical
like
things
fill
about
my
it.
margarita grog. Like you're
Right.
not. Nothing's easy for you. You have to work harder than everyone.
With comedy, it's a weird
And you
one
miss
because
your
people,
kids.
since it's jokes, people are like, it looks so fun. You're having fun. It's feel good. It's jokes. Everyone's laughing. Therefore, it's apparently easy and all just like
It
positive.
isn't.
But it's
and you
like,
and you have to
no.
make them feel that way so
It's-
they relax.
Yes.
And I
Exactly.
it is a lot of work, but it's what we want to do, so
Yeah.
it doesn't always feel like work. Just because it's fun doesn't mean it's not work.
Yeah, of course.
So that's why I kind of disagree with what she's saying. These guys are choosing to play baseball. Their payoff is huge.
Yeah, of course.
Just like a very successful comedian, like I don't know, like a Kevin James level. Of
Yeah.
course, Kevin James has worked hard to get there. Of course, he continues to work hard to come up with his next routine or series, movie, whatever. But the payoff is totally worth it.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
payoff-
and
At that
that's why
level.
we're all
The
trying to
payoff
get there.
is
At that level.
great, but it's still like you think about the baseball player that is he's at away games in Oakland and he's missing his own kid little league game.
Okay, Kevin James is filming a sitcom for 10 to 12 hours
Yeah.
a day.
But luckily,
From
I'm
what
just-
I've seen growing up, though,
Yeah, I'm just saying it's hard
if
on the
those
family.
players are good,
Yeah.
okay, now they're watching their son play at the major league level.
Yeah.
Vladimir Guerrero, for a prime example.
Right.
He never saw his kid play because he was always out on the road.
Right.
But those kids also live in warm weather places where they play year round.
Yeah.
So now they're
Yeah.
off for 2 months.
That's true.
But again, Miss Sally, you're
I'm-
living in a
I'm
fucking
just saying
mansion
that
that's
it-
10,000 square
That
feet.
it isn't easy.
mean-
it isn't easy to go home and say, Kate, I'm going to be gone all
Oh,
weekend
yeah,
long.
no.
Yeah,
You're-
I'm
you're
talking about more in
screwed
terms
with
of
the
like
dog.
the balancing
Yeah.
of the
Yes,
life.
and I agree with
Balancing
that.
There
the
isn't-
like
there's
for
no
me personally, like
balance.
the spring into like the first half of the summer, I hit so much burnout. This like just between like my day job and like my family, or like trying to like go on a date or two with someone, and then doing like a couple weeks I had like 4 shows in a week, and I worked all those days too, and then I have work at 7:30, and it's just like I hit so much like Fuck.
But imagine how bad that burnout would be if you were going on a plane because you work for a vacuum company or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Like
I get that
Every
point.
person at their
Of course.
job has that balance
Yes.
issue. People who commute to the city every day.
Yeah.
I'll be
2
quite-
hours to the city. Sorry, 2 hours to the city, 8 to 10 hours of work, 2 hours to come home.
bad.
That's 12 hours.
It's awful.
And you didn't see a kid.
And you hate
It's
your
really
job.
the same, right? And you hate your job. In this case,
Yes.
at least we're doing something we love to do.
But if
True.
I
Sorry, go
didn't
ahead.
have to do my day job, be a whole lot better. You know?
Yeah.
But again, that falls back into working hard, though. Working hard to get to a certain point.
I don't even jerk off to porn anymore. I jerk off to the thought of quitting my day job. Like that's enough for me. It's a fantasy. Of
That
mine.
was a little TMI, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's like
Yeah.
that's how much I would love that. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Right.
For real.
You can relate.
Like he's younger, so so like I have like a family situation.
Right,
You know, we don't
right.
have kids, but like I can't just say, like.
Yeah.
But again, I don't go like I was here all summer. I didn't do anything. Like the weekends are tough. That's like when the girls are off. Like, oh,
Right.
I'm home tonight. Well, sorry, hon, I'm working.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the life of the comedian is when everyone else is off, and it's like my kid Sam likes to cook, so people will occasionally say, "You should be a chef," but I'm like, every Christmas, Thanksgiving, Friday and Saturday of your whole life, you will never see your family.
And that you're on your feet. I went to cooking school.
Yeah,
and
it's
was on my
it's not
feet,
as glamorous. People that suggest being a cook or a chef have never worked in a kitchen of a restaurant.
But
Right.
like with him, he's how old are you? 24.
24.
He's 24. All of his friends, if they don't come to the show, they're out getting banged up.
Yep.
So now, if he has that one booty call type after getting fucked up call, we just did comedy. We bullshitted till 11:30. Dan, hey, can I come over? No, I have work at 7 in the morning on Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a grind, man. It is
Yeah,
a fucking
and we're not saying
grind.
everyone else's job isn't hard and difficult. I was just like, sometimes it's not as glamorous as other people think it is.
I agree with
That's
that.
all I'm
but
saying.
but I am saying that again, you think about everybody, a lot of other people who are, again, hating their job, they're,
Yeah.
and putting in the same amount of hours.
Right.
I don't know, to me, it just kind of puts it a little in perspective. I mean, again, yeah, you're bullshitting until 11:30, but you're having a great time hanging out and bullshitting with those guys.
Yeah.
So it's...
but
There's a lot of positives to it.
There are a lot of bad
Yes.
jobs. Like when
I just feel they have more positives, and I don't feel a baseball player is a good example, to be honest.
I know,
'cause
I was just saying
these
it's so
guys are-
glamorous, but it's
they're in front of the
sometimes
whole
there are
world
bad
making
things.
millions and playing a game.
Right?
know?
No, I get it.
And then there's the good nights, those magical nights, where the adrenaline's flowing.
Sure. When you get to open for host for Jim Florentine.
Or like the Saturday night was fucking amazing.
What was this Saturday night?
Tommy Gooch.
Oh, you were here for that?
I hosted. It was me.
Oh,
Rob
cool.
Falcone
Good for
did a
you.
guest spot.
Oh, Falcone's cool. I like him.
Olga featured, and but my God, the place was packed, and like there's a regular named Tiny Tim. I told Dan yesterday.
Yeah, I know him.
He's a regular customer.
Customer
Okay.
here at Gov's. Big tall
I've
guy.
seen him so many different places.
Yeah.
It's
Is
so
Wears
his
a
name really
veteran's
Tiny
hat
Tim?
and
Or you just
overalls.
guys just call him that?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what he.
Yeah, the
he
other-
does.
massive. He's
Like
very
he's
good.
7 feet tall, so he's like
Yeah,
the
you've
opposite
seen him.
of Fat Jay. So he calls himself Tiny, and he's sitting right there. So he's seen you 20 times. He's seen your shit.
Yeah.
But man, I went out and from the jump, and I'm like 4 minutes in, and they're hysterical laughing, and I just looked over, and he goes, "Man, you're fucking loving this right now." I was like, "Yeah, Tim." I was like, "These are one of the magical nights." And then you go home and you're up till 4 in the morning
Yeah.
because you can't sleep because
Right.
you want that again. Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
Hello, Ken Friedberg. And Ken Pichel, here's some Tuesday trivia. Who's been married 25 years today? Happy anniversary. If it's you, Ken Pichel, you in April, happy anniversary. Wow. Liz is following us now. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm following you now, Liz. I followed you on the Twitch. Do we say the Twitch?
Nope.
Okay.
The Facebook.
Yeah, it's like Ukraine. Don't say the Ukraine. I learned that recently.
Really?
The
You don't
Ukraine?
say.
It's Ukraine.
Well, it is true. You wouldn't say the America.
No.
So
You
yeah.
say the United States of America.
Yeah,
Right.
but people say like
Ah.
don't support the I mean support them, but it's like
Yeah.
I support the Ukraine. No, it's I support Ukraine, which to me,
Oh.
English wise, doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
That's
me
like-
either.
It sounds weird, right?
Don't
Yeah.
say the Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
You don't say it.
But now I think about it, I guess you wouldn't say like I'm going to the Japan. It's just Japan. It's just Japan.
You're
I mean, no one
right,
goes
but
to
there's
Japan
something
anyway,
about the
but,
word
like,
Ukraine that
it
makes
sounds like there should be
sense to
the,
a
right?
Yeah.
Ukraine, I crane, we all
Yeah.
crane. Hi, Lisa. Lisa Monzi's watching. Lisa, when are you coming in for Tuesday Trivia?
That's what I keep saying.
Yeah.
I know. Well, oh, Lisa's great. You guys will love her. Lisa can say any word backwards, just like that. It's a skill and a talent, and it's amazing. And she's funny as fuck.
Is okay.
Ken Pichelle says thank you. Yep, happy anniversary. So it's 25 years today, and this is how you're spending your anniversary? Go take her out somewhere. Go do something.
Maybe they're going out to dinner later.
Well, they better be.
No, they're watching Hershey and Keegs.
They're not on tonight.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're-
no?
Yeah,
Nope.
they're not on
so
tonight.
go to dinner.
Yeah.
No Hershey and the Keys tonight. They'll be back next. So and there's no Joey Petroni tonight either.
No,
right?
I'm off.
You're off.
Nice.
Nice. So the 20th says Lisa. Yes, the 20th. So that's what, 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks from today. Excellent. So you guys get to meet Lisa. She's a lot of fun.
Lisa. Okay.
She's not a comedian, but she's still funny, and she loves Tuesday Trivia.
All right.
And she's got hotness, so which is always
Is
a good
she,
thing.
is she who? What? All right.
What was that?
No, I'm just saying. Good. That's
we went to
great.
high school with her.
You what?
I
went to high school
I grew up
Okay.
with her.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Old dear friend, but
But
she's married.
But
so
it is
sorry.
weird, like
But you
what
can
she
look
could
at
say. Like if you to stop.
But I can look at her.
But
I wasn't gonna.
if she
Even when you're I was just
breathes
gonna be like, all
and,
right.
and
someone in here
some
sing
of her
Lisa.
air goes in your mouth, you can do that. But don't blow out her air.
Right.
And
Okay.
like, a lot of weird rules going around.
Lisa, I have permission to look at you. I got the green light from Tony.
Like her name Lisa, right? You could just say you could just throw her name in front of you and she'll be like Asil.
Ah.
So
Yeah, but
but she
it's-
could do it
it's
with
it's a lot
like
more
I can do
sophisticated than
4
that.
letters. She can do it with like
Yeah.
and you're like, here, do this word, and she goes and she just read it backwards.
Knockem Dead Comedy Show. She can do that without thinking about it. Gov's Comedy Club podcast. Just
Wow.
instantly.
Really
Yeah, it's cool.
strange.
Ken Freebreeze.
In a good way.
David Clark at Smith Haven Mall this Thursday night.
Oh, I've done that with him. Like I've gone
Yeah,
and
you've
see
done
him
today.
do that.
I actually Knockem Dead Comedy is a game show Thursday night, Ken. Otherwise, I probably would go. I haven't
Where?
seen David in a while. SUNY Farmingdale.
Oh, nice.
Actually,
Hey.
where Joe goes, right?
I went there too.
Yeah, but he still goes there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
so
our
he
son.
actually might be there.
He
I
forgot
never
his
know.
son.
Where I,
What'd you say?
we are on
You
a.
forgot your son.
Yeah, but I already knew he wasn't going.
Why can't he go?
He's working.
Oh, that's right.
Ken Pichelle, we are doing dinner later, also taking a vacation. Very nice, but doing so in a few months when it will be less hot to be walking around outside. Where are you going? Can we ask where you're going?
It's literally
Hello, John. Nice to see you.
Lisa backwards sounds so much like asshole.
Yep,
Essel. Oh, yeah. I guess
Yeah.
it does. But
And
you're
it's
not.
Not the Lisa.
So you're the opposite of asshole.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a thing. Wow, the comments are through the roof.
I know.
today.
This is great.
I know.
Miss Lizzie, was it with the guy you told me about?
Oh, what?
Went on a Harley with a friend.
And then she told you about a guy?
She told me about some friend that she
Is it
has.
a friend with benefits?
You don't go on a Harley.
I don't know. I didn't ask all that.
You should have. Why not?
I would.
Oh, I'm not that guy.
Liz is one of those that, like when you're saying hi or bye to someone, you give them a kiss. She's one of those that gets you right on the mouth.
Oh, yeah?
It's great.
Liz? Liz
Yeah,
kisses you on the mouth?
Yeah, but it's just a.
You kiss him on the mouth?
Liz, you're fucked. Rat it out.
Oh, Lisa says she loves you. Ooh.
There's
I
a
love
lot
Lisa,
of
too.
tension here.
This is great.
A lot of lip kissing and love and.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
kissing
It's
Lisa on
Tuesday
the mouth.
trivia.
Yeah, what do you
Dead,
expect? Yeah.
know?
Of course.
So and now this Saturday, you guys will be here in the Giggle Room.
Yes.
You're hosting, yes. It's
Host-
just- yeah.
Yes.
Adam Snare's
Dan
coming back.
Totally
That's
forgot.
where I was going.
I was
It's
like,
the Big Adam Snare
I'll be
Show.
there.
So
Yeah.
it's you guys, it's Butera, Rada, and Bosie, Les
Ooh.
Deegan.
I love Leslie.
I love
I
Les.
love
Say
Gus,
more-
too.
more
I didn't even know
Deegan,
he was
but
still doing stuff like
more-
that.
Les has not been around much. He's been hitting the
For like a year. He retired from his regular
his
job.
full-time
I've seen-
job.
And then I thought we'd
But-
see him more, and I've seen him less.
But he's been hitting the
Sorry.
He does the retirement
He's
homes.
been hitting the retirement homes.
Oh, good for him.
That's
He's
been
be great
his
at that.
circuit.
I think he's scoping some out.
He's not.
Liz got laid too because it is with benefits.
No.
Oh, Miss
Hell, yeah.
Lizzie, my virgin ears.
That's
health
awesome.
benefits.
But it's not. Is it the Harley guy?
Yeah, it's the Harley
Yeah.
guy.
Oh,
She's
gotta
piping
be.
out. Miss
Dude,
Lizzie
the
went
dude-
for a Harley ride and then rode the pipe,
Yep, she went on
Ride
a
the
ride, all
hog.
right. Nice.
singing that good vibrations.
Oh, that is so gross.
So was she really on a Harley, or was it just the
no, I think-
motorbike?
Sure, you know.
I think,
Oh.
the motorboat.
Motorboat, motorbike,
Right.
motor. I don't, who
Motorboat.
cares? Just do it. Who cares what it's called?
Just do it. Dude, the Saturday should be cool. There's a lot of people on there.
Have you ever met Snare personally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Before he left us. No, before. I have met Adam. Good old Adam and I were like pen pals. He just messages me at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, he's kind of
Yeah,
like
me
Bosey in
too.
that sense. He just reaches out to everybody.
Yeah.
At like
He hasn't met you yet, but hi, I'm a
like 1
comedian
o'clock in
too.
the morning.
Right.
I'm like-
yeah.
I'm like, I'm so old. Please.
I
Don't
wake up.
text
I'm like,
me
yo,
after
I'm like,
10.
is Florida a different time zone? I'm like, why are you awake? I'm like,
Yeah.
this ain't Europe.
When you get
dog.
old, bro, you don't
Florida
sleep.
Yeah.
And he works every weekend.
I slept
Yes.
like shit last night, dude. I went to bed at like 1:30. I woke up at like 7:15. And I was just like, wide
Why'd you go to
awake.
bed so late?
I just was just up late. I didn't have work this morning, so I just was hanging out and went to bed late. I was watching the show, and then woke up mad early. I went to the gym. Now I'm here.
When you get old, you just wake up early for no reason.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just wake
Right.
up. I don't even.
Oh,
set an
my
alarm.
clock is fucked because I wake up so early all the time. So like, if I sleep late, it's 9:30.
Those of us with kids were like, you got 6 hours sleep? That's fantastic.
Yeah, 5-6 hours.
Yo, I would
I'm
love
happy.
to sleep until like 2 in the afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Well,
can't
let me tell you
anymore.
what I did. So last Wednesday, I got my vaccinations last year, like all of us did, but I didn't get any boosters. I just got a booster last Wednesday. Kicked my ass, sick as a dog.
Really?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, started to feel better a little bit on Sunday,
And
and
not
then
really.
all right,
Yesterday,
maybe,
really.
no, maybe Monday, but then yesterday, really starting to feel a little at least functional. Woke up probably around 11, but then just hung out, didn't get out of bed till almost 3.
Oh, that's
It felt
nice.
so freaking good.
I love that. I did that recently. I think yesterday was Monday. Yeah, yesterday. I did that yesterday, but I felt so guilty.
Oh yeah,
It's just it's a sickness in my
Yep.
head. Where,
I-
like,
But when
I
you're not
suffer from
feeling
that, too.
good,
I no,
like,
I,
because
I
he was
felt
going to get up,
fine.
so I was like,
I
why
just had
don't I bring
nothing
you
to do.
something to eat and you just stay here and relax more because you don't feel good.
You do.
Right.
You feel guilty, like
know?
there is something
Yeah,
I
mean,
should
you were
be
sick,
doing.
so that makes total sense. Yesterday, I'm like, you're lazy, get out of bed, but like, I didn't have anything to do. Like, what? Like, why is that an issue? like, I don't know why. Like, I'm just sick in the.
God, I wish I could do that. I went to bed like Saturday night, like 4 in the morning,
Wow.
wide awake
do
at like
that.
7:40.
Oh,
I'm like,
brutal.
all right, what are we doing now?
That's
Like,
brutal.
I'm a nap guy on the weekends because on the weekends I burn. Like when I wake up, I'll go to Dunkin', smoke a dope, get the because you're off. I smoke pot. So then I like to take a nap. I smoke like 2 or 3. And then I'll take a nap, and then I'll get up and go to work at night. But yeah, I didn't even nap this weekend. It was weird.
would you like? We got the couch. Go ahead.
Take a nap.
Good now.
Bosey's couch.
See, and people do stuff like that on Twitch. Who was it? Keegan?
What?
It says there's a guy on Twitch that just sits there and smokes a cigarette, and Keegan watches this.
He sits on a porch and smokes like a stoop and smokes a cigarette.
I know of a
and
truck
then
driver
people
that just
watch him.
puts a GoPro on his dashboard and just drives, and people watch.
And
this.
people just throw donations there and
Right.
shit. They do it because a lot of people. I'm pretty sure the way it works is if you have your account, you like connect. I think like your wallet or whatever to it. I think you can make like it's linked to your bank account. And people watching, some people to them it's just all right, $3 donation, boom, here you go. But if X amount of people do that, obviously, that's,
Right. It
that's
builds
just
up.
whatever.
If that's the case,
I think we need to get on Twitch.
you're gonna have to come over and set up a Twitch for me because
just you
I
smoking
sit-
blunts.
I
weed,
sit in
yeah.
my
Smoking
backyard
blunts,
for
dude.
4 hours a night.
Oh yes,
Yeah, like if somebody's
Monetize.
gonna watch
In
that,
a big
I'll do
dude
it with
in a
my
hot
shirt
tub.
off.
Yeah, a big. You have to do it with your shirt off.
Yes.
And people aren't going to talk about it if you have your shirt on. But if
Right.
you're like, yo, there's this shirtless fat guy who smokes blunts in a hot tub for 6 hours, people are like, send me the fucking link.
Yeah.
Like, that's good.
Dan, you're gonna have to come over. We're gonna need a little technology.
There are nudity rules.
he's not a busty woman. You know, I think so. You just said that like I don't think that like blur it out. Like you just said that like you're
People
gonna
don't
need
wanna
like
see him with his shirt
censor
off.
tape.
Basically, is what Sallie
Like,
did.
I have this
There's
idea.
nudity rules, all right?
Because
Come
you'll
on.
get a talking to. I'm like so afraid of like
Have you seen his tits?
Are you kidding? I said bang at Jones Beach, Miss Sally. Come on. You know, we're like groundbreakers
yeah,
over
he's
here.
a dirty comic. He said bang.
Well, you know, I was actually thinking about that with like Les. Like, I don't think Les is dirty enough for the old folks' homes. Like, those people need a lot of raunch. Like, they really do. Have you ever done like an old folks?
I've done mad
retirement
old
home?
crowds.
We were shocked. Like Tony, we were doing a game show one time, so he's like cleaning it up and making sure, and we were just doing like PG stuff. And the only things they were freaking going crazy for was the one on the edge. So I remember seeing him because we've got the index cards and different, you know, containers, and I remember him go, you know, and they were just dying because we have like sexual trivia, and they were
Right.
just dying
I learned a
for
lot
it.
from that, by the way.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
With
because I
sexual
feel
trivia.
like
I'm like, oh, I didn't know that.
wait, this was in a nursing home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like their lives are so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, all they do is fuck.
They.
Yeah.
Well, there's that too. I hear that all the time.
And they don't want it cleaned up.
No, they don't want squeaky
You just
clean,
hear old.
like-
you just assume
What's
that
the
they're
deal
like
with oatmeal?
squeaky
Like, that's not a fun
clean
Yeah.
bit.
old people, right? The innocent.
You
No,
think
they're-
innocent? Because I mean, I think the traditional mindset is like, you don't curse around your mother, you don't
Right.
curse around
Yeah.
your grandparents, anything
Right.
like that. You know,
And they're
so-
like, fuck
But,
that.
And they're
but
like,
he
"Are
was
you
getting
kidding?"
nowhere on like,
Right.
the first handful of questions, and then he was like, alrighty. And then like
Yeah.
the first question's like, how large is
forget
the
that they were
penis
this
of
age
an
once.
elephant?
Yeah.
They're like, it's this,
They're like,
it's
6
that.
feet, 6
It
feet,
reminds me
yes.
of my ex-husband.
Right,
you know,
right,
it's
right,
like
yeah.
all this, like, and they're funny.
Yeah.
You know?
So Lisa Saints came in late. What is the Twitch? So Twitch is the latest. It started out as a gaming
It's where the kids
platform,
game.
but it's becoming more and more the next place where everybody's going, like Facebook
stream,
was.
yeah.
and- right.
So that's where you'll
and
find
But it's
us.
video based. You can't just post a status or even a photo. It's all video, right?
You might be able to do a photo.
Maybe a photo,
You
but
could
you
do
can't
photos.
just
Photo
you can,
update.
Okay, but you can't just.
I think you can
like-
do. I mean, I think you can post like a photo and like a caption it and be like something like that.
right,
so
but you can't just write a sentence.
No.
No, I don't think.
Right,
So
so
I don't think
it's-
so.
So it's a little different, say, from Facebook, but it's the next place that everybody seems to be going.
The new.
We're
yeah.
moving our show there this Thursday, 2 days from now. We're
You know
gonna
what?
try it.
I'm actually, I didn't understand what you're saying. So it is all video, but when you said you can't post a picture, I thought, I didn't know you meant instead of the video. Like, you probably
Like
can't.
a status,
So you
like on
do, yeah,
Facebook.
you can. You're right.
Oh.
But when you do your video, I can capture a picture and put it up in our video. So that's what I thought you were
Oh.
saying. Like, you can't.
Like
put
he can't
pictures
post
up.
like he does on Facebook. Like, hey, tune in.
So this is right now just my Discover page. The first thing that popped up, there's 24,000 people watching a dude play chess, and he just got back to his chair. He wasn't even there.
We were checking out Twitch the other day, and there was a guy.
Could you imagine? There's 4 people watching us on fucking
Yeah,
YouTube
that's why I was
right
like, what
now.
do we
There's
have to?
24,000 people watching
And
this
we're
dude play
funny it.
chess. Oh, there's nothing funny about this.
Right.
And they're not trying to be funny either.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just all right. I'm just
Oh, there's a whole bunch of different categories. You
Yeah.
can go to sports, politics,
Games, sports,
comedy,
music.
games. Right.
Fat guy smoking. Yo, Dan,
Yeah.
we gotta set this up.
fat guy.
So we gotta monetize this.
We watched a guy the other day.
I want to profit though. If I'm
He was
I'll hold the
probably
camera.
around your age, and he had like he would switch around from CNN, Fox News, all these political places, and he would just sit there and talk about it.
So you watched him watch TV commenting.
Do you believe this fuckhead in Alabama said this? And that's all this guy did, and he had
Yeah.
thousands of views.
But you know,
And
my
subscribers.
friends at work that have kids,
yeah,
their kids watch other fucking kids play video games
Yeah.
now.
that's
and then they
what
have
Twitch
meet
started
and
out
greets.
as. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like this, watching a guy play chess.
yeah.
That's and people are, and then on not only are they watching, but then like Dan said, people are throwing money at this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
Some kids that his kids used to watch live in like some mansion in Dix Hills now.
yeah.
17 years old. They made like $18 million with kids giving money to them.
Yep. I know a guy, I'm not saying his name, but there's a guy I know. I asked him for his opinion on this. He's not on Twitch, but he uses like Patreon and things like that. He claims he made 70 grand last year just from that.
Wow.
And I'm like, if he's not messing with me, then that's so then this is worth a shot.
I tell you,
70 grand. That's nothing.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you the truth?
You can tell me anything you want, pal.
You'd fucking do a cartwheel for half of the 70 grand.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah.
Cartwheel.
If you make 5 grand, it's 5 grand.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm the same way. I would love to do one-legged stuff, like throw me on Twitch for 5 hours scratching my stub. I don't care.
I have my aunt. We found a new aunt, but my aunt so bought me these tassels. Because
Your relationship with your aunt is.
You got to put the tassels on
Are
in the
there
hot
like
tub.
any parents around that have like brought this up to you?
As weird as you can make it.
Why did
As
your
weird as
aunt
you can make it.
give you? Because I joke about shit. She's seen my comedy. I keep it real. I'm not like PG when we go to the house. Like my Aunt Esther, when I call her and she's in the car, she's like, "You're on speaker." I go, "Why are you telling me that?" Tell the fucking person listening, because I'm gonna be who I am regardless.
I love that. I love that. It's like, tell them, listen, I'm about to pick up Jay's phone call.
Well, yeah, I'm a
That's it.
witness, because even at the beach, Jones Beach, your niece and nephew, you were like, fucking this and fucking this, standing right there looking at you.
You know? Everyone cursed when we were kids.
Well,
So-
that's the
No
funny
one
thing.
cursed when I was a kid.
Yeah, me neither.
I just had that happen when I was on vacation with my family. Me and my brother were outside, and like we were pretty much the youngest in our family growing up, like with our cousins and everything. So now we're 24 and 26, listening to rap, playing cards, smoking cigars, and my 2 8-year-old cousins came out, and we're just playing, just not saying slurs or anything, but we're just like cursing, having a time, and they're just cracking up. And they went inside. I was like, yo, where are the uncles now? Where
That's
are the
right.
cousins who are like, yo, they're like radical, and they're, fucking smoking, cursing, drinking, and playing cards, and they're like, oh, fun to be around. Like, I'm like, it's us. Like, it's totally just like,
Yep.
like switched, which is fun. I'm like, it's a funny realization, but because I was always the 8-year-old cousin
Right.
who was like, whoa, look, they're crazy,
But I'm like the drunk uncle guy, too. But I'm just stoned,
You're
Right.
the fun uncle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep it real. Fuck
I have
'em.
to.
So, no, Twitch does not cost anything. You just got to sign on. You got to start open an account, and you got to follow the page in order to be able to comment. So, no, John, we are leaving. We are going to leave YouTube. We probably will post the show onto YouTube later, like after the fact. But if you want to see us live like you are right now,
And comment, because
and
we don't.
comment,
Well,
yeah,
we
because
don't-
we don't want to lose you guys.
don't wanna lose you
but
guys. We
It's
are
really
trying-
easy. It's
Yeah.
really, really easy. Don't be overwhelmed by
Just
it.
download
Yeah.
download the app. Then you gotta open the account. They ask you a few simple questions: phone number, your name, and date of birth. I believe that's
you've-
all they ask for.
If you've made a Facebook account, you can make this. It's
Absolutely.
an email, a username, and a
Right.
password.
It is easy. I was a little worried and overwhelmed
No,
about the whole thing
it's-
because I don't want to mess anyone up, but like I just feel like we've tried everything and now we have to try this because.
But if they want to watch you guys, that's what they have to do. So it's
Right.
Yeah, but I don't
It's
want to.
all right.
We don't
I don't
wanna
want to
lose
lose
them,
them
but- right.
because I do
I-
love
I-
these guys.
no.
Ken Pichelle, do you know Teddy and Melissa's musician friend Just Joe? Yeah, I've heard them talk about him. He's had great success and growth on Twitch through the COVID isolation time period and still ongoing.
Okay.
Well, right. That's and and like you said, like we're talking about throwing money. It seems to me like the younger, paying for TV is on its way out. People are paying for streaming. People are working around streaming. People are going to places like Twitch
Yeah.
and they're watching. This is almost like us as kids watching TV. And it seems to be the thing now where everything is donation. There's no set prices on anything. People are just throwing money at things they enjoy. Like, you're giving me a service. Well, thank you. And that seems to me like that's the way things are headed. So, and I don't think there's anything wrong with doing a podcast, doing a video podcast, putting the work in, and getting a couple of bucks for it.
I'm with you. And make sure to all our listeners, when you do start donating on our new Twitch show, make sure that it's not anonymous donations, because in a month, we don't want to have Fat Jay come on and Tony and Sallie are like, so-and-so hasn't donated yet. And I'm
no,
going to
we
be
would
like,
never
hey,
do that.
Ken, how come
No.
you didn't throw a donation out
No,
here
we're
for the
not
Govs
doing that.
podcast group,
Yeah, I mean we're just doing this for the the listeners.
Because then they'll be
that
like, well, we
even
don't know how to
yet,
donate yet.
Right.
Like I wouldn't even when we were thinking about doing. I remember we were thinking about doing like another thing, like I don't know, like a year ago, and you'd have to like pay to get on, and so we were actually looking at the list. I'm like, I'm paying for Liz. I'm paying. Like I wouldn't want to do that to anyone.
We basically on the Gov's Comedy Club podcast site, govspodcast.com. We were thinking about starting a service like Patreon, where you have to pay to see it, and we were this close to starting that. But
Yeah, but if people want to watch you, they're gonna watch you.
right.
You
Yeah.
know, they're gonna come.
Just
too.
don't be afraid of it and try it out, and definitely check us out Thursday because I think we'll.
Just
I mean,
post as many announcements in that link.
we
as
really
possible.
need the first day to have like a lot of people because otherwise Twitch isn't gonna like notice us.
Ken says I was just asking about how to get on the Twitch. I'm not intimidated to do it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to insinuate that you were, Ken.
Yeah. Deepest apologies.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Lisa says, I'm with you, Ken. I'll join the Twitch too.
Why
I just
is
needed
everyone
some
saying
intel? Well, they're putting it in quotes, so they're
Because we had
acknowledging
said
that it's a
the
joke.
Twitch.
Right.
Got
He asked,
No,
is
it's a
it the
joke.
Twitch
Or to
Twitch?
Ukraine.
Or
right.
the Ukraine.
Okay, the
They're just
Japan.
having fun.
We're old,
Yeah.
man.
Good.
You're old. You're still the little 8-year-old
In
here.
this community.
watching
Most
us
definitely.
old folks curse and
Yeah.
try to be relevant.
Right. Yeah.
We're not good at that.
Now I got to get the fucking Twitch.
I already got the Twitch. I got a lot of Twitches. I got
Sounds like a condition.
I
Yeah.
know. Sounds like you have like a
Sexual- an
rash or
STD.
something.
I got the Twitch.
I got the
I got the Twitch.
Fuck. Did you hear about Dan? He's got the Twitch.
I
I
got the
got the
fucking
clap.
cheese touch. Ooh. You know
Yeah.
the cheese touch?
From the
Was that
the book.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cheese touch. I saw
Was
the
it
movie.
the cheese touch or the
cheese
just the
touch.
cheese?
Yeah, it's not the cheese
Something.
curd. It's like the.
Well, I'm really going to date myself. There was a guy on the Flintstones
Really?
where he used to sing Twitch, Twitch.
Really?
I don't remember his name or the rest, any other part of the song, but he was like when the Flintstones watched TV, there was this guy he would sing, and that was like the chorus, Twitch, Twitch.
His name was Rocky.
Yeah, probably something. Did you watch the
Rocky-
Flintstones, or is that before your time
No,
too?
if I was
Boulderhead.
Flintstones.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Oh, we got to do trivia.
All right. Um,
The Twitter.
all right, so yeah, Liz says it's easy. Yeah, Lisa's gonna join. She just needs some intel, she says.
Yeah, like sign up now so that tomorrow, that Thursday, it's easy.
So Liz Batapee is asking if we've tried Clapper. I don't know. See, I don't even know what that is. What is that? There, youngster.
I
Clap on, clap
I
off.
have no idea what she's talking about.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think it's anything, to be honest. And it might be a joke.
Is she talking about the clap,
like clapping
or,
cheeks?
or like the
Oh, the
clapper?
clap, the ST. Well, yeah,
The clap.
Chlamydia.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lisa remembers the Flintstone episode. Thank God somebody does. Thank you, Lisa. I was starting to wonder about myself.
The Twitch.
Wow.
All right, Tuesday trivia time, ladies and gentlemen. The way this works, Sally and I are going to take turns asking some random trivia questions. No rhyme, no reason to it. No theme. We're just asking random trivia questions. We're gonna.
I was just.
You sound like an old lady. Just saw a bug.
Oh no! I stretch. You know when you stretch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt
I don't
the
care.
manifesto, but you know when
Manifesto.
you're like stretching, you like you just release like an internal
No.
stretching noise. You
No.
do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
do.
go,
Definitely.
But it usually doesn't go.
No, I get loud with it in my apartment
Yeah,
too.
he-
I'm like, like I let that shit out, dude. No joke.
Cops
He does
come,
a more
somebody
manly
called
one.
about it.
Yeah.
What happened? I do it manly?
Yeah,
That's
more
right.
manly noise.
No. Stretching sound. You
Yeah,
just like-
stretch.
yeah. No, I get pretty. Sound like Bosco. I don't know. Oh my God, I'm stretching. It's like
Hey, your mama, look at the way I'm stretching over here.
I forgot the car seat.
The Clapper is another app. She
Oh
says.
wow.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he's trying to tell us he just downloaded the app. I think. Just did if.
Down just did it. It sounds like Arabic or something.
just
Down just did it. Like I just if you really force it.
Or like
Where are you
Lisa
from?
saying,
Down just did it.
saying the sentence backwards.
Hi, I'm Tony Walker. Hi, I'm John DeSidif.
Yeah. Wow. Just did it. Down just did it.
Sounds like you're saying something backwards.
Down. Yeah, like Lisa.
I just said that.
John,
You
can
guys
you-
like totally missed it.
No, sorry, we're talking over you. It's Tuesday trivia time. We're going to ask random trivia questions. And we're just going to ask each other.
Damn it.
We're going to answer all the questions. We'd like you guys to answer the questions too in the comments.
Yep.
We're not going to give the answers out right away. We're just going to read the questions. We go through them all. Then we go back, ask the questions again, go over each other's answers, go over your answers, and then we give the correct answers. There's no prizes. There's no nothing. It's just for fun, and it gives us a chance to make fun of all you guys. With that, question number 1, Sally O'Neill.
Which mammal is known to have the most powerful bite in the world?
Which mammal?
Oh, powerful. Mammal or animal? You said animal?
Mammal.
She
Mammal.
said mammal.
The most powerful bite in the world.
In terms of jaw strength?
Yeah.
Ooh. Mammal.
Down just did if.
Down just. There's no multiple choice, right?
If you're struggling, I'll give you one.
pick a mammal. There you go.
Okay. That's good. No, because I'm going to say some dumb shit where I say something that's like not even a mammal.
I just figured I wouldn't do multiple choice because like I like to do multiple choice when there's no answer.
I think
in your
there's like
head.
some weird mammal. It's
I
like
want to
some
say
sort
it's
of
like a snapping turtle or some shit. Like, because those
because
things.
we talked about that. No,
Well,
that's
those-
a tortoise. That's like, isn't that a marsupial
See
or
this, a
something?
marsupial?
No.
Whatever.
See, is that a mammal? This is.
What is a turtle? Like a reptile or something?
Yeah,
I don't
there
even
are
know.
reptiles. Yeah. Hey, what is the marsupial thing?
Marsupial.
Marsupial.
Whatever.
Like
it
a
sounds like you're saying
kangaroo.
like stracciatelli soup or something. Like that.
Isn't like a kangaroo
Marsupial. They got like beans and
platypus or something?
But
I don't even know.
platypusy. What the Doberman, guys?
You see,
Hippo.
like hippo, like something like that. Like you
Yeah,
wouldn't think it's
yeah.
a mammal. I'm gonna say isn't a whale a mammal?
Hippo. Leave Jay out of this. Come on.
Wow.
Kidding.
Did you see what I did to the last jerk off that made a fat joke on Facebook?
I
No,
did.
what happened?
I did. That
Tell
was
us
so
what
cool.
happened.
So I did a
out.
private gig, and Butera put up a picture. We were under like this tent. So, 2 guys.
Making
One guy
love.
made a comment about the tent, and then somebody made a comment about what were you in the circus, the high wire act? What high wire is going to hold them up? So I was like, listen, bud.
Do you know these guys?
Yeah, I know them.
Names right now. Say it.
Well, Cristobal Benitez was one of them. He
Yeah.
made the last comment with the smiley face. So I'm like, hey, good one. I said, what did I say? Hold on, let me pull it up.
It was a good burn.
So
you got him back.
It was a good burn.
yeah, because I talk about being fat. You're a teacher, so you should be against that. But you want to throw shit out there, so okay.
He's a
cool.
teacher.
So it was under the big top. You guys joined the circus, and then Andrew Washington. Which one does the high wire? Okay, that wasn't a fat joke. And then here it was. Is there one that can hold them? So I was like, Cristobal Benitez. This comment is like your 6 minutes, which turns out to 14 when you run the light. Only one laughing is you, champ.
Like the
His
champ.
6-minute 14 set.
Clown.
That is good.
Clown. Bro,
It's
you're not
just such
even funny. And now you want to be
low-hanging-
funny on Facebook with
It's
a fat
such
joke?
low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Andrew Washington didn't say it. He just said the high wire because it's a
Yeah.
carnival, circus, whatever thing. And then he's like, is there one that can hold them? Like, it's not funny. It's like Crivella and Skinny jokes. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
like, what?
Don't
like,
you have anything else?
That's all you have?
Yeah.
Just whatever's right in front of you to be like, ooh, like, it's not clever one bit at
Yeah,
all. There's no
I agree.
wittiness. It's just,
I agree.
it's dumb.
Because they just they lessen themselves.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
And I contemplated for like 3 minutes. Do I sink down to their level? Because then you get the other jerk
And then
off.
you're
Oh,
like-
you're a comedian. You
Yeah.
can't take a joke.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
Right,
fucking
yes.
joke.
Me and Joe just talked about this in the episode we recorded. When someone flames you, like makes a joke at you, and then you're good and you're quick and you're witty, and you go back, and then they go, "Whoa, I'm just messing around. You're an asshole." As soon as they do that reversal and then put it on you to make you look like a jerk, it's like, "No, you weren't joking.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Like,
Right.
you're trying to come at me, and like,
Yep.
it's
Agreed.
like, man up. Just like, I
What
hate
if-
when people do that.
What if one of the guys? All right, let's say Washington, for example. What if he came back? Does that, in a jokingly way, maybe says something that's not as bad? It actually could be clever. Do you then turn around and say, all right, maybe he was messing around the whole time, we're cool? Or no?
I've been fat my whole life. If you want to go tit for tat, we could go tit for tat
Or tit
all
for
day
tit.
fucking long.
Tit
bro.
for fat.
All day long.
That's offensive.
No,
Right.
Wasn't funny at all.
What one have I not heard by now?
Well, for me. That's like all the homeschooling shit I've heard. Since it be homeschooled.
Yeah.
Oh, graduation. Did you walk across your living room? Had to like all that like I've heard it all. The first time I heard that, I was like, oh, that's good. 30th time, I was like, that's good. It's good. But I've heard it all. In terms of like that type of shit. Like how was recess?
And people normally don't make fat jokes because I'm so comfortable talking about being fat. Like Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm 45 years old, bro. We went through that in high school. Yeah, oh my God. The crash diets. Yeah, bro. I am made in God's likeness. Could you imagine?
I love it.
God wanted me like this, So what am I going to do? Oh, you could get the sleeve. Fuck that. Yo, bro, I drive down the Wantor, like I do in Blunt Ride sometimes down the Wantor, and you see those people on the bike trail, rollerblading, running, biking. Like, they get a high from that. That does nothing for me.
No.
I'm riding by smoking a fat blunt. Now I'm high. Let's talk about that.
That's the time
so
of
it's
your
like
life.
torture for people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
back to fucking
And it's
trivia.
funny, like-
Mr. Bob Benitez.
like my
Don't
sister-
come for me, son.
Yeah.
I will light you up.
Well, that's just like an. I'm gonna say hippo.
All right, Dan says hippo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say whale.
Yeah, but I don't know if this joke is just the joke. This trivia is about like, because to me, like obviously a whale would have a stronger jaw than a hippo, but like I think it's like per capita, per
animal,
size, or something.
it's not
There's
a
a lot of
mammal.
thinking going on here.
Too much.
Yeah.
It's a mammal. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's just go whale.
All right.
Whatever.
Whale's nice.
Maybe if there, in a couple weeks when we can have donations on Patreon and there's a cash prize, maybe we'll fucking
Right.
Step it up a little bit.
What is Lisa? You're talking, and they're vegan too, so those are allowed at the cribbo.
Maybe
I love Oreos are my. If anyone, my birthday just passed, but if you guys want to do late gift, I love Oreos. Oreo thins, thins with the mint in it, really good too. I like a lot of it. So
I like the thins. I prefer the thins.
I
I'm
prefer
John,
the
my
thins.
pants are 5830s. My pant size 5830s. So if
I
you're near
think
the
he,
fat and long
I think he
store-
means his age is 60.
Yeah, no, he's 68 and 300. So the numbers are pretty ironic. My pants are 58 and 30.
Oh, that's funny actually.
Wow,
that is
that's
good. Nice.
58 30s. All right. Well,
what is the most famous sport around the world?
football.
Soccer.
Well, yes, soccer. They call it
Most
football.
famous sport.
Oh, is that what you were saying? You weren't saying NFL.
Yeah, like they call it like
Yeah, they do.
Football.
Yeah.
football.
Yeah, I'm
With
gonna
the
say FU.
Football.
Football.
Been very, very
I'm
good
gonna say
to
football
me.
or soccer.
American football is the
You're right.
most.
This guy is here a lot. I didn't realize how often he was here until I was like, oh, this guy's like here twice. Remember, I was like, this guy's here like twice a year spraying, and it has to be here the day poor Kate's here. And you're like, he's here all the time. I'm like, oh.
Well, now that he's spraying, Tony, you wasted your fucking time last week getting a booster.
They have to.
Breathe that in, baby. Breathe that in.
Football.
Oh, you have no idea what that nut bag is like with fucking smells.
Yeah, I have a sensitive smell too.
We went out to vegan Chinese yesterday, and a family walked in with a ton of perfume on.
No, I can't
that's just
stand
shitty.
perfume.
Bro.
I'm like, are we in church with all the old ladies? That's what I smell. Like when people are like, what cologne do you like? I'm like, soap. Just leave me alone.
It was so bad, and like, I'm getting a headache.
Yeah.
Well, some people are. She's just crazy, but there are some people who are actually like sensitive to that stuff.
Yeah.
What about when you fart?
Oh yeah, she yells at me. I'm disgusting.
She tries to bottle it up. What do you mean? She sucks it out of thin air. She's like, yes, yes.
I try not
It's
to
called
do it in
Jay's
front of her.
gas. Yeah.
Thank you. That's their mushy talk. I love your gas, Jay.
Oh, that is gross.
That's my little gaseous boy.
I'll tolerate bad smells though. Like I wouldn't like leave the room or not go in. I'd just be like, ugh.
You know, this affects my asthma. Oh, shut up.
Doesn't that thing look like
does
a
she
water
have
pick
asthma?
though? He's very like, I don't know. It reminds me like a dentist water pick shit.
Next question.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, Joan Ash is watching. Where you been? Hello, Joan.
Hi, Elizabeth. Jay, I'm the same way with the sense. I get the
You have headaches too. Wow.
What color is the tongue of a giraffe?
Purple?
It's the same color as the rest of us. As old. As yeah.
I'm gonna say
pink,
purple.
Pink, purple, whatever you want.
Yeah, it's
like
two
a-
different colors.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna say it's
like
white.
a dark pink. Yeah.
Because I remember I've been to Great
I'm gonna hit you with the
Adventure.
big blue. Purple. I'm gonna go with some purple.
Yeah, it's like
blue. I'm gonna stick with perps.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm going with purple too.
What are you copying me for? Hey, go with purple.
I'm gonna say white and red. It's like
And
white
blue.
and reddish.
Oh, yeah.
Red
I
and blue
remember
make purple. No, I think red and blue make purple. I'm gonna say purple. Black. That's
I years ago I went to Great Adventure and you went go through the safari thing.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of us in my car, and this girl, she was in the back seat. She opened the window, but they always tell you not to do that shit. Of course, she does it. Sure enough, the giraffe came right to the car, and all of a sudden we just see this big tongue just come. She only opened it like this much. Sure
And
enough,
it
big tongue.
came in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, my friend assholes used to put like Doritos on the roof of the car. Then the monkeys come over
Yep.
and everything.
Yep.
They fuck your antenna.
Yeah.
But yeah, the giraffe. Yo, this
My
motherfucker's
antenna?
head. We were in like a caravan. You never seen a monkey fuck the antenna?
my
Bro.
aunt's name is not Tenna. I don't have an antenna. That was good.
But she likes to go by Aunt Gorilla.
That was
No,
good.
Aunt Kong.
They fuck your antenna? No, not antenna.
Yeah.
But my
wheelchair.
Aunt Kathy on the
my
other
aunt-
hand,
She's a looker.
she loves those hairy monkeys.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. We're
Brass
gonna take
monkey.
you to the fucking safari.
I would love to go. I would love to. I would really like to do
Yo,
that.
that
You've
shit
never
was
done
crazy.
it?
No, man.
Yeah.
No. Where
I
can you
think
do
it's
that?
different now. I don't think you're
This-
allowed
I'm
to.
talking 30 years ago. This
I
happened.
lived in California, and there was all those places.
But yeah, the
so.
tongue came
cool.
through, and he actually left and he licked the roof.
Oh yeah, they leave
the
a
ceiling
mark.
of the car, and it left a mark.
Yo, these dudes had their head
the
in,
tongue
and I'm
lift,
like, my
like-
boy's like, yo, leave it. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, this thing's gonna bite us,
Right.
Yeah.
and then they're gonna be like, well, you can't sue us because you idiots.
That's right. I did. I yelled
Yeah.
at this girl. I said, "What are you doing? Close the freaking window, stupid!"
I think I heard something. It's kind of like a trivia about like lions' tongues. Like their tongues are so sharp they can like lick skin off. Not
Really?
even kidding. Like their tongues have.
Well, like a
shit.
cat when it licks you, it's like sandpaper. So you
Yeah.
can only imagine if
Yeah, for like
Cats
a
are-
full-grown fucking lion.
Cats are evil, disturbed beasts. That's why.
he's a little allergic.
So it's a
But they're so weird too, man. I don't get that.
I saw a guy walking a cat on a leash the other day.
That's a strange look.
and
I'd
then,
rather
you know,
see
he
a
had to
kid on a
realize this.
leash.
He's like, hey,
I
I
tried.
gotta go. I gotta walk my pussy. I'm like, good one. 92 years old, you know. I'm like, good one. You know, everyone's a fucking comedian, you know.
I saw, you know who did that joke one time. We were at the diner and Courtney Otera has a
A hairless cat.
no, she has a Discover card with a cat on it, and we're all sitting there, and then it was really threw us through a loop because we didn't know that, and the check came and she was like, "Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna pay with my pussy."
Oh,
And we all went, "What?" And then she holds the card. She was like, and coming from her was
Just
just
from
really,
her,
really
it's like-
You don't
strange, man.
expect
You're like,
that
ha
from
ha
her, yeah.
ha.
No, I was like, all right. I walked out on the bill. I was like, I she's got. I was like, oh, go pay with the pussy.
Well, that's her boyfriend's influence on her.
Yeah.
That guy is not right.
He's not right.
No.
You don't think so?
What's his name? Gerard or something? what is it? Darren? What is it?
I'm not even telling him. We're gonna, wait,
You
we're
know,
gonna
I
use
know
that as
it.
a trivia question next.
Gerard.
Isn't it something like that?
Yeah, ish. He's not right. What's not right? You don't think he's right?
No, I've only seen the guy once.
And?
But he was wearing a dress when I saw him.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah.
He
so-
wore a dress?
It's Jeff Bosey's son.
This was,
No, wait. No, hold the fuck up. Hold up. He was wearing a dress?
yeah.
Not seriously.
It wasn't serious, no. But
He seemed a little comfortable.
Oh,
but yeah, he did see. He wore it all night.
where
This was. Now it's a little strange.
was it
'cause
Mardi Gras? Like that's
no, it was a little. It's a little strange. Courtney, all in the same week. Somebody had mentioned her in here, saying, this girl I met like we should bring her on the show. Then a cousin of mine calls me up and says, one of my close friend's daughter's just getting into comedy. I want to talk to you about her. And then my son was going to Five Towns. He said, there's a friend of mine at school that's doing stand-up. This all happened in the same week. And
wow.
all three of these were about Courtney. So
This is a while ago.
she was going to my son's school. They had a film festival. A lot of students were submitted, films that they made. And we went to watch the films, and then a week later, it was an award ceremony for the films, and he wore Griffin.
and he
That's not that.
Gerard.
That's not that different. Starts with a
Said
G.
Gerard.
and he wore a dress to this award ceremony.
To the
Now-
ceremony.
yeah.
Why?
That's kind of my point. And he and fine, you're being funny.
He seemed comfortable.
You know, they had people come up to read the nominees, best nominees for best cinematography art. So I assuming he's wearing a dress because he was doing that, but he wore the dress all night. In fact, another dude, one of his friends, towards the end of the night, all of a sudden he had the same dress on because they presented an award together. But that dude at least wore his regular clothes until it was time for him to present.
Yeah.
Griffin was walking around the whole place like. People were turning their heads before this. You're walking around in the lobby and everybody's just getting there. And all of a sudden,
Right.
this dude walk past, and there he is holding hands with Courtney as they walk.
Yo, I went to a carnival, two carnivals this summer, and there was dudes wearing dresses.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, you can't say
Huh?
that.
Your
You know?
dress will fly
Back in
out.
my day, my boy, if that was my boy, I'd be like, yo, what are you, a fag? And then
Yeah, oh yeah.
do that.
But
You
that
do
can
that,
fly.
you know?
You can't say that now.
Right.
Yo, I saw a guy, he used the C word for Chinese people,
Oh,
calling
CH?
CH on a sink, making fun like the elephant, like the elf on the shelf.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Called it a thing on the sink. I was like, okay.
Wow.
I was
Recently?
like, my man.
Recently?
Yeah. Yeah, this weekend.
Oh, shit.
And it was fucking hysterical,
It is.
but, one or two people probably had a heart attack.
On stage, they said this?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's the place for it.
Last
Yeah.
time I was on a safari, the monkeys were lighting their shit on fire and throwing it at people. They had no choice because everyone had third-degree burns.
All right. Can we keep getting the... can we
But
get back to
the John says that they used to rip the Cadillac. They used to do that shit. Yo, back in the days with that, like,
Oh, really?
yeah. Yo, they used to go on. Remember the old school antennas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They would fucking latch on. You'd have one on the top and one on the bottom, and they're fucking
Right.
yanking that thing. Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I remember that like clear as day.
He yanked my antenna.
Not my
Sounds dirty.
antenna.
How'd you like to yank my
Miss
antenna,
Tana.
baby?
It's my mom's sister.
Sally's face is
It's
so funny.
12:10. We were out at 12:30, bud. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, so next question.
A kilt is different than a dress.
And Sally gets turned on by that, by the way.
A kilt is different than a dress.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
Irish.
yeah, absolutely.
Full blown dress, sundress. I'm
He's
talking about
Irish,
Miss
right?
Lizzie.
Kilts are
Yeah.
hot.
These dudes were rocking sundresses.
Yeah.
Well, would you say
Straight
they were rocking
body
it or
business.
just wearing it? Would you say they were rocking it? Or were they just
company
wearing
I
it?
don't know. If my nephew's gonna wear a dress, I'm gonna be like, bro, what the fuck is this? But again, if he's got a good answer for it, and that's what he wants to do, then of course we're gonna support him. But I'm gonna
like-
be like, what the fuck is that?
I'm raising
said-
awareness.
You,
You know,
said
like if Dan came to me like, yo, Jay, I'm gonna start wearing it, I'm gonna be like,
you said if he's got a good answer for this. So when you first said a good like for the answer, I thought you were going to say if he's got a good ass for it. I swear to God.
Oh,
that's what I
hey,
thought
if
were
you
gonna
fill it
say.
out.
like I want an answer. Like,
Yeah,
why
right.
do you?
Hey, it looks good.
Because
What are you gonna
that's
do?
what they think. Hey, but if he's doing it because some other kid is doing it, I'm gonna be like, come on, bro.
That's peer pressure. I'd rather my kid do drugs because of friend, not wear a dress. Like I'd
Yeah,
rather-
smoke weed like the rest of the world, bro.
Yeah,
You
come
wanna wear a
on.
What
dress?
if a hottie says I'll ride you all night long and just wear the dress to this event?
I'd wear two dresses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah, obviously.
So let's go with that. Let's say he's doing it for the power of the P, and we're
Right,
proud of
right.
him. Yeah. Next
Be like,
question.
bro, just give her
Oh, next
40
question is me.
bucks. Don't wear the dress.
All right. Mario Mims is better known as.
Oh, I was going to say who's Mario Mims.
He looked right at Jay. I'm guessing this is. I
It's
don't
a
know.
rap question.
Yeah. Is it
Oh,
Nas?
all
I
right.
don't know. Who's
I'll tell you right now. I've never heard of this guy, so
Oh.
this guy could be nobody for all. I
Lil
know.
Durk. Looking.
I'm gonna be honest. He's probably a new guy. I don't know who he is. I know Sean Mims. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. He happens to be from Long
This is
Island
why
as
you're
well.
what?
This is why I'm hot.
Why you're hot.
Yeah,
You don't know that
Sean
song?
Mims.
I'm hot
Mims,
'cause I'm
they called
fly.
him.
You ain't
He's from
looking
Westbury. He had a
up.
song. This is why I'm hot.
Oh,
I don't
that's the name
know
of the
who.
song. Oh, I thought you were talking about yourself. Like, see,
I
this
don't
is
know
why
who
I'm hot.
Mims is. I don't know
Mario
who that
Mims.
Mims is.
Who is it?
Mario
yeah,
Mims.
He's
Mario
no-
Winans? No.
He's known better by his stage name. What is it?
What's the first letter of the first part of the name?
Y. Because I asked. That's why. No, it's Y. The letter Y.
Young? Is it Young something?
Young Thug?
I was about to say Young Thug.
He might be Young Thug.
Could it be
I'll
Young
go with
Thug?
Young Thug. But I don't know. He might be a new guy. I have no idea.
YG? YG? I'm going to say YG.
Who's Y? Isn't that Young Thug? Oh, YG.
That would be
No,
YT.
YG is different. YG.
You have an
got
answer?
A couple songs.
No, I'm sorry.
All right, next question.
jeez.
Quick.
Or
It's,
youth. How about youth something?
Youth.
Yeah, I'm just
Sonic
trying to
Youth?
find a word.
Sonic Youth.
All right.
Young.
The movie, the Pixar movie Inside Out.
Oh.
Who voices Joy? And it's a multiple choice, unless you guys know it.
Which one was Inside Out?
The movie about your emotions
Oh, with the those group of people that
are inside the girl's head
Yes.
or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Got it. Okay.
Movie's very, very, really
Who voices Joy?
Yeah. Give us the choices.
good. I would need the rundown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tina Fey, Catherine Hahn, Ellen DeGeneres, Amy Poehler.
I want to say either Tina or Amy.
I'm gonna go with Ellen DeGeneres. I don't even never seen the movie, but we'll just go with Ellen. She's
I'm gonna
pretty
say
famous.
Tina Fey.
Did I ever tell you, like Kevin? Like I used to watch like Ellen when it was like first started out and stuff. So like my 18-year-old was like a little guy, and then one time he was just looking at her name and he goes, because like we'd watch it and she'd be like giving shit away, and he goes, I swear I thought her name was Ellen DeGeneres.
The Generous.
The Twitch. The Generous.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres.
He goes, for years I thought that was her name.
I'm gonna go with Amy. Okay.
Amy Poehler.
Yeah. Taphophobia is the fear of what?
Taffo.
Tapho. T-A-P-H-O. Phobia. Tapho. Taphophobia is the fear of what? The fear of shoes, the fear of fingers, the fear of grinding your teeth, the fear of being buried alive.
I'm gonna say Buried Alive.
Buried Alive.
me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because we're all more afraid of that than teeth.
Yeah. Grinding my teeth. If you're like, all right, then
There's some
just
bad
don't.
teeth out
Then just
there.
don't grind your teeth.
I got
don't
bad.
know.
I need teeth. I need to get new teeth. I need
Yeah.
a little payout.
My bottoms are starting to move around, which upsets me. But
What about your teeth?
hey, all right.
Where
What the fuck am I doing here?
Where was the entire trilogy of Lord of the Rings?
New
filmed?
Zealand. Sorry.
I'm going to agree with that since he jumped
Sorry.
on it.
Sorry, I had the twitch.
Are you one of them that like loves those movies so much?
It's our religion, yeah.
Wow.
Pretty bad.
You read all the books.
I'm gonna
and
go
stuff?
with Dane's answer.
Yeah, me
'cause
too.
I have no clue.
might be.
I've
No,
never
no,
seen it.
no, no, no.
I've never seen it.
Oh, dude, they're phenomenal. At one point, me and my family owned 10 different versions of 3 movies. All 3 regular, all 3 Blu-ray, all 3 Blu-ray extended, and then one other version of one of it. was retarded, but
I identify with that because
Yeah.
I'm a big music guy and I like getting the albums,
Of course.
the B-sides, the live recordings. I do. All
yeah. No,
What are the names of the 3? Like, it's the Hobbit one? Is that what that is?
Oh well, there's the Hobbit movies, then there's like the original like 3 because I look like such a virgin right now. What do you mean the 3? The first 3 movies?
Yeah.
It was like the Fellowship of the Ring, Twin Towers, and the
third one.
Return of the Jedi, Return of the King.
Then I wonder if I even saw it.
You never saw those?
Because I think I did, but like it
They're
was
from,
like
like,
it's like a 4-hour movie I saw once.
Oh my god, yeah, it's so good though. Like actually, like
So I'm wondering
seeing
which one I
them-
saw that was like 4 hours. I mean, he actually got the ring.
Right.
So which one was that? Was that
Spoiler.
the last
He
one or
got the
something?
ring. Who got the ring?
The
The main Hobbit, Frodo.
yeah,
He gets
yeah.
it in the first one. He gets it. Like right out those movies take off quick. Like honestly, and they're really good. Like if you get like you guys should honestly crank them out. Just like watch those if you haven't seen them in a while, or if you never you
I
crank it
saw
out.
one, and I enjoyed
They are very good, man. The extended ones are like I think one of them's like 4 hours and 20
yeah,
minutes.
because I
or something.
watched
It's
it was
nuts.
like a 4-hour.
Yeah.
I watched it. It was
Holy
like 4
crap.
hours. My
Yep.
nephew, my like little nephew at the time, was like, "Can we watch The Lord of the Rings?" I'm like, "Sure." I'm thinking it's like an hour and a half movie.
No.
I'm like sitting there going, "Motherfucker!"
Right? Yeah.
Leave. What the
No,
fuck?
it's
Like you were supposed to be in bed 2 hours ago. I totally
Yeah.
fell for this.
yeah. No, you take a break watching those intermission. But I don't know. At least for me and my family, like we got sucked in. Like I could
Yeah.
just sit down and watch it
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, next question. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't expect anybody to be able to answer this question.
You're so negative.
But I just thought it was the weirdest thing. And I never heard this story before, but I just thought it was weird. In an effort to avoid recapture, how did convicted bank robber Robert Allen Litchfield change his features after a 1989 escape from Fort Leavenworth, where he was serving a 140-year term? Did you guys follow that?
Yeah, so some.
It's like The
Are we
Fugitive?
supposed to know the fugitive?
I already told you
I
his
know,
name.
but like, should we? Is it a household name that I just never
I don't
heard
know.
of? Okay.
Robert Allen Litchfield.
So,
He escaped from prison back in 1989.
Is this the Harrison Ford movie?
no,
Oh, my bad.
No, this is true.
we just recently watched that.
Yeah, we did.
Really?
watch it.
Yeah,
Good
like
movie.
last week.
Yeah, it's a
Good
great
movie.
movie.
I like Catch Me If You Can is also great too. Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You should read the book. It's a good book.
Yeah. To avoid recapture, he changed his features to avoid being caught. So how did he change his features? What did he do?
It can't be that strange. Like you can't
Oh,
like
it's strange.
No,
you can't
I
like burn your face because then they'll be like, go find the burned guy. Like it has to be like you have to make it more normal, like too normal.
no. I mean, it's definitely not like he cut his hair, shaved his beard. It's not that type of
Oh
shit.
yeah, but it can't be anything that's like.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel some people are. You get to such a low point of desperation, you're not going back to prison. Like I'm gonna say, like he cut an ear off or something. Like
Yeah, but then you'd try to find the guy with the one ear. Like it's
no, but
gotta
they don't
be-
know. He escaped and then he did it when he was out of prison.
Right.
So all of a
Yeah, but
sudden,
maybe he did face off. Like he stole someone else's face and put that on.
Oh no way! I don't know if I want to go with ear.
Yeah,
Did he gouge an eye out?
I
Like
think he
some-
went to a funeral parlor and grabbed a face and sewed someone's face on.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna say he banged his head against like a brick wall and broke his face.
Well, the nose.
But then he's the guy with the broken nose. He's got to
But
look
they don't
if-
know.
when
completely
it
different.
re-goes, when it fuses
When it
all together,
resets,
the
right.
bones.
No, but
Maybe
that
it
wouldn't
changes
be
the way he looks.
changed his features.
Made himself a girl.
Well, that's accepted.
Oh, so Ken's gonna go with the
When
burned face.
when was this?
1989. I believe. Did I read
Yeah,
that?
because you got to know what technology.
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
1989.
Can't be like 1940s.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
I'm gonna go. He broke his face up.
Okay.
Broke his. I'm gonna say he
Cut off his ear.
cut an ear off. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a total dorky question. How many children are in the Sound of Music's Von Trapp family?
Is it 9?
8.
What was the question?
How many?
Remember the Sound of
Von
Music?
Trapp?
You ever
Yeah.
saw that movie?
So how many kids were in that movie play?
In the family.
I don't know. Like, it's a real family. I don't know if they kept true to it.
I'm
But
gonna say 7.
in the movie or play, how many?
All right. Jace is 7.
And you get
8.
extra points if you
Dances
can
8.
name them.
I
Right.
said no.
Oh, no.
I
No,
could remember.
you can
I
forget
tried to
that.
do it myself when I was looking it up, so I could do 5. Out of
Oh,
it.
really?
And then when I saw the rest of them, I knew.
Well, like you said, that's a geek question.
I'm a dork.
Music question for Dan. Name 3 bands or artists who played this past weekend at the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert. Just, I mean, they were.
You could
it
probably
was a
guess 'cause
6-hour concert.
The Foo Fighters.
There,
Well, that
That's
counts.
one.
That
Well,
counts.
I
there were
didn't.
792
It was a
different
6-hour
artists.
concert.
Oh my
Sometimes
God.
a drummer would just come on from a group.
I
Right.
saw his son played with them. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I saw that. That was freaking awesome.
So out of a 6-hour concert, I'm looking for 3.
You could just
3
guess.
bands or artists. It could be a singular person.
Okay.
A full band, and Foo Fighters counts. They played.
yeah,
So 2 more.
that's the easy one. Foo Fighters.
Someone from Motley Crue played, didn't they? I saw something on that.
I saw like 2 posts about it. I'm gonna be honest.
Great concert. We have about an hour left to watch. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
freaking
cool.
Great, man.
When you're done with that, watch the verses. Dipset versus D Block. That was an epic hip hop night.
Is that a movie? A
Oh, it
concert?
was a verses. They were doing these verses things.
Like a rap battle? Is that what that
Yeah,
means?
something like that.
I'm old school and white. You have to, dumb it down.
It was
for me.
like that. It was verses did it. Like it was pretty good.
Oh,
Sorry.
Versus is the name of a rapper.
No, it was versus became like the Instagram page that they did it on. So they would have like DMX and Snoop Dogg did it. So they did went into a studio and did like their songs and shit. It was pretty sick.
So you're just sticking with Foo Fighters?
Just no,
Okay.
they play 3 times. No, I was it the Killers.
Should I name them since I've seen it already?
Name it later when we do the answers.
Okay.
the Killers play?
Maybe we have an hour to go.
Well, I think not from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, I don't know I think Red Hot Chili Peppers had to play. I'm pretty sure. Right? What?
Well, I'm not supposed to tell you, right?
Okay,
I already
all right.
gave you
my
Foo
bad,
Fighters.
My bad. And I'll say, I already gave you Foo Fighters. Pearl Jam. I'll just keep going. Pearl Jam. Young Thug.
All right, next question.
Oh, this is the last question.
This is the saucy, racy question.
This is the racy question.
Racy.
How long do male tortoises thrust before ejaculation?
Is this because we talked about
Yeah.
turtles
Yeah.
fucking last week?
Yeah.
How many thrusts?
Well, not how many thrusts. How long? Like how many minutes, hours?
Oh, how long can they
days,
last, is
months?
what
I think a lot of
Yeah.
animal sex is very quick.
Yeah, like the chimpanzee ejaculates the fastest. It's something
Yeah.
like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, how are you even?
We
in
really
there?
have evolved.
And I got that motherfucker beat by about fuck.
No, but we came from
By
monkeys,
2
dude. Yeah.
seconds.
The tits come out and I'm like, give me a half an hour, hon. Don't worry. The next one will be longer.
some time.
I'm actually going to say 30 minutes because a tortoise moves slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say 20.
His thrust is
All
like.
right.
Wah.
Yeah, but maybe they got really sensitive dicks, so it's like maybe you don't know, dude. Maybe you don't know.
You're absolutely right.
May-
Well,
I
they're
don't-
so sensitive. They make them go.
right.
Sounds like when you're stretching.
Yeah. I'll say 15 minutes. I'm giving 15 minutes.
All right.
A lot of endurance there.
All right. Last question. Sometimes it can take up to how long for an egg to fertilize a woman?
Could be up to. Well, I don't want to answer because I'll get kind of close.
For an egg to for the sperm to fertilize on the egg?
Yeah.
42 seconds.
No.
The quickest or the longest?
It can sometimes take up to how long?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I think this is like an hours long thing. I want to
I'm going to say 2 hours. Oh, 31 days, huh? Andy says 31 days.
That's
Mm.
for the turtle question.
How long are them things swimming for?
It takes time.
I thought they were quick. In the Miracle of
I'll
Life
abstain,
video I
'cause
saw
I
when
haven't-
I was in 8th grade, that thing was quick. That
I
thing was
know.
like,
All right. So when
And
I
all of
we
a
go back
sudden-
to do answers,
Yeah,
I'll get
I don't
All
know.
right, all right. So then I'm gonna say fucking.
that's what you sound like when you're doing it. I'm gonna.
And then when he finishes it,
You sound like a soundboard. I'm gonna say 4 days, up to 4 days, maybe a week, 7 days,
Let's say 2 hours.
7?
7 days.
7.
You said 2 hours.
All right.
This just proves I'll never quit my day job.
Or is this what sales calls are like? You pick up like how long the turtles fuck for? You're like shit.
Oh God.
Let's see. Sally, go ahead and ask your question. I'll find my way by that time.
Okay. Which mammal is known to have the most powerful bite in the world?
Me and Jay said whale. Dan said hippo. Andy Pagano said the rat. Kirsten said hippo. Ken Pichelle said Doberman. John said hippo. Fremda said a Care Bear. Lisa Malazzi says the beaver. Oh, Lisa, so many jokes there. Marsupials are any members of the mammalian
Just answer the question, Tony. Don't go into all that.
Okay, so the answer is Liz Batapete says hippo.
She would be correct.
It's the hippo?
Yep, Dan got it right.
Dan got it right.
It is the hip.
It's the hip.
The
Yep.
hip. To the
Hungry,
hop, to the
hungry
hip, to the hip.
hippo. That
They're
was-
like one of the
to be
more
square.
dangerous things in the wild. Like
I didn't know
Yo,
they
they
were
kill
mammals.
humans,
I, thought
I
they
didn't
were
know
something
that.
else.
They run so fast and they just murder you. It's
They
crazy.
do. They
And everyone's like,
swim quick
They
as
think
fuck,
they're
too.
they're like gentle elephants.
Say, I'm not fast, but I'm quick. I'm decent. You'd be shocked at how fast I can run, and I'm pretty agile for a fat guy.
All right, so next week we're gonna get a camera in the parking lot, and you're gonna run for us.
Okay.
All right. What is
Can
the
I just put my leg up like on the high thing in the room or something? That'd be-
on that
Yeah. All right,
shelf
go
in the hallway? What is the most popular sport in the world? All you guys said soccer or football. Yes, you're all saying that. It is correct. It has the
good.
highest and most diverse following across the world.
Yeah.
Football.
Rusiello said tennis. He's the only one who's wrong. Oh, Lisa said midget tossing.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. All right, next question.
What color is the tongue of a giraffe?
Me and Dan said purple, even though
What?
Dan didn't like that I agreed with him. Jay said reddish. Jano said purple. Lisa says black. Elizabeth says black. Ken Pichelle, deep purple.
White's a good one though too.
Joan Asher says dark purple. Rusiello says black. Kirsten says blackish purple. Fremder, giraffes probably give the best blowjobs. Okay. Liz Batterpede, the color depends on if he just licked his ass.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Oh.
Answer is
Purple.
purple.
Oh.
Nice.
Dan's two for two.
I'm on fire. I'm on
He's
fire.
three for three.
Oh, are you?
What?
You're 3 for 3, not 2 for 2.
What were the first?
You got the hippo, you got soccer, you got purple.
Oh yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Nice. Can't wait for that young thug question.
Jeff
Got
Bosey's watching. Good morning, good afternoon, Jeff. Andy Plajanos, I wore a women's one piece in a hot tub once.
Wow.
When I worked in Sears in my senior year of high school, I hated my job at Sears. I hated it. And so on my last day, I went to the lingerie department and put on women's lingerie. And then I went into the stockroom with my buddies in the department I was working with, and I was chasing them.
That's fucking amazing.
And then at the end of the night, my boss comes over and goes, I heard about your little stunt. He goes, you're lucky you're leaving. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, why did
I hated that. Oh, I hated working there.
That's
you're lucky you're leaving? Yes, I would only do this if I was leaving.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I
are
know
you
I'm
kidding?
lucky. Thanks a lot, pal.
It's not the first day.
Okay, next question.
I thought it was you. Didn't I just do the purple question?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Mario Mims is better known as, Jay said Young Thug. Dan said YG. Sally said nothing.
I said youth something.
Who the fuck is that?
Ken Pichelle asked
Jessica Kirsten.
Jessica Kirsten, that's great. From they're pretty bold to wear a kilt. It definitely shows balls.
All right.
Rusiello, yeah, who the fuck is that? Thank you, Ken Lee. Someone has a sense of humor. Oh, Fremder's now attacking us. Pichelle says Young MC. Batapede says Young Thug. Lisa Malazi says Yiddish. It is Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Yo Gotti's real name is Mario Mims.
YG, Yo Gotti. That's not.
YG's a different guy.
Yeah, but you could force
No,
it.
stop.
I call him YG. Dang, I got the fucking initials right.
Yo Gotti. Yeah, I knew he was a new guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a new guy?
He's like a newer guy.
I don't think I know.
You're still 3 for 4. You should be proud.
Okay, okay.
All right.
I am
Yeah,
proud.
the initials, right? We're
Yeah,
good.
that's
You're
not
like
funny.
3.5.
3.5.
You could just do the next one because, like Dan, everyone said New Zealand for the trilogy of Lord of the Rings.
4 for 5, baby.
Well,
Like,
good to
you
know.
just
But
sit there.
yeah, I see that.
Oh,
but
we got to go to the inside out question, it looks like.
Right, you also skipped a question. Yeah, the inside out.
Oh, and into the answer.
You
No, we
didn't.
didn't
Yeah, we didn't go back
present
to
it
it.
one- yeah.
Oh, sorry. Amy Poehler.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
we're just going for it?
She's just. Oh, I got that one right.
I'm sorry. I thought you guys went through it. I just didn't say the answer.
So
sorry.
basically, you were ignoring us, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I was. I was
Because
reading.
there's all these
stuff.
comments where people wanted to.
Well, everybody basically said Polar except for Kirsten. She
Faye.
said
I
Faye.
said Tina Fey too.
Ken Pichelle said Renee May. Andrew Fremder. Ellen Delacapus. Delacapus. Got it.
Because she's a lesbian.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get that.
All right, so the next question. Oh, so what is taphophobia? Taphophobia.
Buried alive.
Is the fear of what?
I
Shoes,
think
fingers,
so.
grinding your teeth, or being buried alive? Everybody said buried alive. You guys are correct. Fremder says, I feel like I get buried alive every time I make a comment on the show.
And
That's
Yeti
funny.
keeps like crawling to the top to do more.
We love you, pal. You're just stupid.
All right, so what would you like me to do?
As far as what?
Do you want me to read?
Oh, well,
the-
you already said it's New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah,
New
we all
Zealand.
got that
So then
one.
you
And
go.
everybody pretty much said that.
I don't want to
New
mess
Ken
you up.
Pichel said Kiwi Land. Lisa says she loves the books.
They have to be pretty freaking thick books.
They're massive.
Are they bigger than Harry Potter?
Harry Potter has more, I believe. Those are honestly the Game of Thrones books are massive too. They're all within
Yeah.
like the similar vicinity, but like Game of Thrones books are like 700 pages
Yeah.
like per book.
Lisa Malazzi says she's a geek and she's also the size of a hobbit. Stop it.
She's calling herself the size of a hobbit?
Yes.
Is she short?
She's probably around Sally's height.
Hobbit size.
Hobbit.
Fremda says, I bet you that you can't even name the dragon in those movies.
Which movie?
I'm assuming the Lord of the Rings. I'm assuming.
There's dragons in Lord of the Rings.
I am cold.
I got a little cold?
It just got,
It got cold,
was like,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can name the dragon.
What's his name? Her name. Its name.
Pete the dragon.
Puff the Magic?
In Lord of the Rings or what?
I don't know, whatever you guys are talking about.
I don't think the dragons are named in
Look at him. He's about to shut you down. Go ahead, say it, Sally. I'm going to tear you up. Say
in
it.
what's that movie? Not Lord of the Rings.
What movie are you talking about? New Zealand.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay, yes. Is there a
Yeah, Smog.
Smog?
Smog.
Yeah, he was in the books and shit. There's a dragon. There might be multiple dragons, but the main dragon everyone talks about, his name is Smog. And then the Hobbit movie is Benedict Cumberbatch voiced him.
Oh yeah.
It was really fucking cool, actually.
He's
Yeah,
a
I
great
bet.
actor.
Yeah, mad cool. He did like all like the motion capture, like crawling around stuff, like mad weird. But those movies low key sucked. But anyway, that was cool.
In an effort to avoid recapture, how did convicted bank robber Robert Allen Litchfield change his features after a 1989 escape from Fort Leavenworth, where he was serving a 140-year term? Let's see. Dan said he cut an ear off. Sally said he got himself the face and made himself a girl. Jay said he banged and broke his face. Kirsten said he became a woman. Joan Asher said plastic surgery put his face on the barbecue. Bosie said he shaved his pubes. Ken Pichel, dang it, Sally, I was and am going to go with the burned face. Lisa Malazzi, so he became Van Gogh. Speaking of burned face, I think Helen Keller had a burned face because she answered the iron. Pajanos, he prolapsed his anus. All right, nobody got it right. Well, Joan kind of got it right.
What'd Joan say?
Plastic surgery.
But
not only did he get plastic surgery, he got plastic surgery to change his face to Robert De Niro's.
So he got caught, obviously.
I don't know how he got caught, but yes,
In 1989?
In 1989.
And then he went back to jail looking like Robert De Niro?
I guess so. I have not followed up on this yet.
Actually,
but
Robert De Niro's in jail.
The Robert De Niro now is the
is
criminal,
in jail,
yeah. Wait.
And what's his name is a great actor now. Robert Allen Litchfield makes some great movies.
Wait, that's crazy.
I got to follow. Like I said, I only asked it because I never heard this story before, and I thought it was so weird. So I'll follow up on this.
So you escape prison, and then you go to a plastic surgeon.
There's got to be like a Lifetime movie on that. I
Yeah.
gotta ask the.
You go to a do you know how many hoops and appointments and things you have to jump through to do? I mean,
But not only that, but you're
89.
escaping prison. You don't want to be found, so you're going to change your face to make it look like somebody famous, so people do see you.
Yeah, but if you look
weird.
different.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
I wouldn't
maybe
do
they-
Robert De Niro. I'd be like, make me look like fucking Tony Walker. Like, I'd be like, give me like some like vague complexion or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I'd do like someone random. You wouldn't do a high profile.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Why would you
100%.
do somebody famous? And De Niro, he was still an A-lister.
He's
at
in
that point.
jail again, so.
Yeah, he obviously
Must have been really botched. It
Yeah.
must have fucked it up.
All right.
But you're right. How do you get an appointment for that?
Yeah, there's
He
so
must
much you have
found
to do.
some seedy.
Yeah,
Yes.
under the table,
Some
type
behind
deal,
the
yeah.
market. Yeah.
All right, next question.
Oh, sorry. How? Okay, so there's the last one, right?
Before the racing.
No.
No.
This is the
Oh,
Von Trapp.
Van Trapp. Okay. How many children are in the Sound of Music's Von Trapp family?
Jay said 7. Dan said 8. I said 9. Kirsten said 8. And Andy said, really? Or the movie?
The movie.
Oh, is it different in real life?
Well, they might have had more children.
Oh, after the fact? Ken Purcell said 13. Joan Asher said 10. Lisa Malazzi says 8. Friend of the Hills are not alive anymore. Malazzi's thinking, I'm thinking 8 is enough. Kirsten has no clue. Oh, I think that's my question. Okay, what's the answer?
Andrew Blajanos and Dan are correct. 7.
Hell yeah.
I said 7.
Jay said 7. Dan said 8.
I got one right.
Jay and Andrew Blajanos are correct.
Look at him, he's trying to come on, wait a minute.
It's just stupid.
I hit the buzzer before the other guy.
Rewind it on Twitch. Let's see.
It's
And it'll be Liesel in this order. Liesel's
said
the
9.
oldest.
I said 9.
Yeah, you're right. It was 7. I remember that. Fuck! All right.
Liesel, Frederick, Louisa, Kurt,
Bullshit, man.
Brigada, I don't know, Marta, and Gretel.
No, I'm sorry. I'm very upset. I threw you a freaking softball for my question.
How'd it go?
It didn't go well. I thought
I didn't see it. I didn't see
You're
it.
a big music guy. I thought for sure you would have known. Well, I heard this one's playing. I heard that one's going to play.
I know I didn't. That's the thing. The only thing I saw, I think, on my Explore page on Instagram was I saw Dave Grohl and Taylor Hawkins. What?
It just went, I saw Dave.
I saw Dave Grohl and Taylor Hawkins' kid hugging or something. I was like, oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, he paid the tribute. I was like, sick. And then I just went on with my life. I didn't see anything about it. I didn't even know it was televised or what. I know shit about fuck, dude. I really didn't.
Who's Taylor Hawkins?
The drummer for.
Do you know the Foo Fighters?
Okay, yeah, I know.
He was their drummer, and he died back in April, I believe it was, of
Sure,
an overdose.
Oh, okay.
So they had a tribute concert for him this weekend in England, and then in another week or two, they're doing another one here in the States.
I was saying they've already done one, right?
That's the one I'm talking about, just this past weekend.
No, I feel like they did one before.
No, that was the first one.
Really?
Yeah, the other one's in another week or two.
Huh.
So
is it like a fundraiser?
No, it's just
I don't
to
even know.
just to heal, like a cathartic
Yeah, I don't
thing.
know.
So I think it's more like a celebration.
He's been in the music, he was part of the Foo Fighters for 25 years. So and he also would,
branch out.
be rented out to other bands and stuff. So everyone just really knew him and
His
loved
claim,
him.
he broke it through the scene when Alanis Morissette had that big album with You Ought to Know and all those big songs. He was her drummer at that time. That was his big breakout. Jay's falling asleep. So
Just so you know,
Young Thug.
when I die, we need a fundraiser first. And then after 4 or 5 months, tribute show, you know who goes first. You know who goes first.
Comedians or rappers?
Comedians.
Oh, okay.
You know who's going first. And light him early.
Cristobal?
No, you know.
Johnny Butts.
Ah.
Oh, I was only joking.
He's got it. As long as he
Whoops.
Light him early.
As long as he does your joke.
Holy shit. All right, so Dan failed on that question.
Yeah, but did the Red Hot Chili Peppers play?
No.
That's fucked up because, I'll tell you, did Chad Smith play?
Chad Smith only sent a video message. Now, I don't know if they're doing the American one in a
Yeah,
week
they
or
might
two.
be doing the American one because
but this
I didn't
weekend-
know
There
it
were a
was
lot
in the
of-
fucking UK.
there were a lot of British.
attention.
You didn't say that.
musicians.
That was not part of the question. There's no way
You're
in God's
right.
green earth.
It
You
doesn't
didn't
matter.
It does.
Why?
Because you just said they'll probably play the American
So what?
one. Therefore, that gives me details.
But it wasn't like they didn't fence it
There-
off to just
British
British
There's
bands.
like
No, no, no.
Queen. Queen was a big,
Right.
like Brian.
Did Pearl Jam
May.
play?
No.
Brian May played a lot.
No. I'll tell you.
Yeah, who'd you say?
Off the top of my head, I'll just run a few.
You'll know them all.
The Pretenders. Well, yeah, Queen. Paul McCartney showed up. Of course, the Foo Fighters.
Oh.
Wolfgang Van Halen played some of his tunes of his dad's tunes.
That's not where my brain goes musically. I know all these artists. and
Joe
everything.
Walsh played. Who else? Dave Grohl's daughter sang a bunch of tunes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Supergrass, which I'm not really familiar with. There were a few bands I never heard of.
Yeah.
I got that Supergrass, bro.
Jay knows all about Supergrass.
Holla at your boy.
All right. Dirty question.
Okay.
8 inches.
How long's the turtle fucking for?
Thank you.
How long?
Jeff Bosey, I heard that Dan was like animal in bed. So I guess that would be quick. Wow.
Ask your mother.
I said 30 minutes. Jay said 20. Dan said 15. Kirsten said 3. Ken Pichelle says they're turtles with 2 exclamation points. 4 hours. Against type, says Andy Plagianos, 30 seconds. Then he says 31 days.
Wait, no, that's fertilization.
Sorry. All right, so what's the answer?
10 to 20 minutes.
10 to 20 minutes.
I said 15.
You did.
I said 15.
20. He said
So
10.
you two are correct. No, I said 30.
Oh. What deciphers if it's 10 or 20?
Probably how wet the female.
You think they think about like they think about Whoopi Goldberg to slow it up?
Yeah.
Oh no, Whoopi gets me there, dude. Whoopi gets me there.
Not baseball. Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah. I'm thinking about like Pablo Sanchez. And I'm like, oh, I'm good. I can keep this going. Albert Pujols, I'm in there. The 7th inning stretch. I'm like, no, not stretch. Oh fuck. Stretch.
It can sometimes take up to how long for an egg to fertilize a woman? Jay said 2 hours. Dan said 7 days. I'll read the other answers, then I'll find out what Sallie has to say. Andy Pajanos, 31 days. Kirsten says 2 days. Fremder says, ask the turtle. Now that was funny. Liz says 6 days. Ken Pichelle, an egg or a swimmer? 3 weeks. Joan Asher, 6 days max if you stand on your head. And then Ken Pichelle points out that Joan is a nurse.
Yeah, my guess is 4 days is the
Up to?
longest. Yeah, the longest. It's usually like 1 to 3, but up to, like, it can be 4 days.
Studies have shown that sperm can live in the cervical mucus crypt before the egg is actually fertilized for anywhere from 5 to 8 days after sex.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Does that mean I'm in there again?
You are in there
Holy shit. I'm on
Wow.
fire today.
You're good.
Moon shines on it.
Well, maybe I was just looking at it from the perspective, like, trying to get pregnant. Like,
There he goes.
try, like, you have, like, up to 4 days. But if
Okay.
you don't want to get pregnant,
What did you call the vagina? The mucus what?
Crypt.
Yeah.
the mucus crypt?
That is disgusting.
I know
think that's romantic.
motherfuckers in jail for that.
I-
And they call me, I'm gonna be like, yo, you're in jail for some mucus crypt.
for
dog.
some mucus crypt.
Oh, John Rusiella says he remembers that bank robber got caught in Florida.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I never heard of the case.
Jagged little pill. What the fuck are we talking about? Dear God,
yeah, that
really?
Jagged Little Pill was the name of
That
the
was
Alanis Morissette
Alanis
album.
Morissette.
Oh, okay.
Who had where she had all those crazy hits before you were born.
Yeah.
Actually, it was before.
Jeff Bosey, I did ask her. She said you weren't that good either.
Mom, how was he? He wasn't that good.
Wasn't that great? Wasn't that great?
All right, so
Ew.
the vaginal vault, says Joan. Oh my goodness.
Vaginal
The
vault.
mucus crypt is. That
Dude,
sounds
I
like a
got
rock album.
I got into that mucus crypt this week.
Oh,
Actually,
God.
that's how you could last longer. I'm in a mucus
A
crypt.
mucus crypt. That's how you lose an erection. Lasts
Yeah.
longer.
That'll
You,
make you-
you just fucking.
All right. This weekend we will see you, both you guys, on Saturday, right?
You're on Saturday?
You're on?
We'll be here.
Nice.
As far as I know, we'll be here.
I don't think there's a reason.
Yeah, because
we
we're
won't.
because
What's
we
in
can't
the
do the
main
next.
room?
I
2
thought
weeks.
you were working, no?
No, the
What's in
following
the-
2 Saturdays I'm working, but
Oh,
this weekend
right.
we'll be here.
What's in
Where
the
you
main
working?
room? Saturday.
I have Murder Mysteries, Bellport Brewing Company.
Yeah, we're free.
That's my dude.
Yep.
good dude.
Joe, is that no? What's his name? Bill.
Brian,
Griffin.
Brian Baker.
Oh no, I'm dealing with somebody else. I forget his name off the top of my head. I think it's Bill something.
Gerard.
Gerard.
Brian Baker.
And then no,
They
it's,
own
not, it's definitely not
Bellport
Baker.
Brewing Company?
Yeah, we're there. I think that's the 17th, and then the 24th we're out in the Hamptons somewhere. So yeah,
Nice.
we're. Who's playing the big room? Go to govs.com, by the way, and check out the full schedule and make some reservations. Steve Hofstetter is playing the club this weekend.
Oh, really?
That's a good show. Nick Griffin. Oh, sorry. Hofstetter is there on Thursday. Is here on Thursday. Nick Griffin is playing the club Friday and Saturday. And the Giggle Room on Saturday. Butera, Dan, Jay. Right? You are doing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Rich Rada, Jeff Bosey's in it, Les Deegan, Allison Persky, Adam Snare. And then there's a late show in the Gilgil Room that night.
Is there?
That's what I saw on the website. Peaches Rodriguez is playing a late show that night.
Oh, nice.
And then, of course, you got Brokerage and McGuire's.
And just to explain Twitch again, that we're moving
this Thursday. So if you're looking for us on Thursday, you won't find us on YouTube. Go to Twitch. Head on over there. Open up an account. It's free. Just download the app. It takes 2 seconds to sign up. You have to sign up, and you have
but
to.
it's free.
Right, and it is free, and you have to follow us, right, to be able to comment.
Yeah, you could just watch us, but if you want to like chat like we are now, just log in, get an app, and follow us. And then it's free.
Gov's Comedy Club podcast. No singular. It's singular podcast.
And
Gov's Comedy Club podcast.
Thank you in advance. I know we're a pain in the ass. We keep moving
They'll
around.
be on Twitch Thursday, but they want to be in the mucus crypt.
Don't we all? Don't we all? So that's that, and we'll see you guys on Thursday. Saturday, rather.
Yeesh.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Joan just signed up. Very nice. She said it was easy. Excellent.
Thanks, Joan.
All right, so tonight, no Hershey and the Keegs. They're not on, no Joey Petroni. But tomorrow, and then tomorrow we're not here, but tomorrow night there is a new episode of Donversations. A new episode of Donversation. We haven't had one in a while, so that's exciting.
Nice.
We're looking forward to that. With Don Sill, of course, Donversations. And, of course, again, govs.com. And don't forget, October 28th, Knockem Dead Comedy performing in the Giggle Room. Make your reservations for that. All right, we're out of here. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging with us.